Maybe even trigger a heap of wild magic surges just to see where the chaos takes them.
We'll pass you over to Sean now. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Hello everyone.
We good? Are we good? All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jaspers Game Week, Aussie edition. I think they said Sean on there, but that may have been a different video. I'm actually Matt Brown. I'm a DM of Split the Party, and I'm here to host a little shindig with a bunch of lovely creators and auction winners from the D&D community. So let's get straight into that. Who have we got around the table? Starting with Alex.
Oh, hello everyone. Yep, I am playing a rather dark sort of warlock, half-elf warlock, and he's a little bit intimidating, and generally the commoners are pretty likely to do their utmost to help me. A little bit scary.
A little bit scary? Like how scary are we talking? Are we talking like really dark? Or are we talking like
No,
scary?
no.
Like, give me a vibe check.
He's a bit tormented and just a little bit unpredictable. He's likely to get up to a bit of shenanigans.
All right. I feel like I'm going to love that character because I love being a bit unpredictable myself. Next up, let's go with Lindsay.
Hi guys, I'm Lindsay Rousseau, and I am playing Nuxuli, who she is not, you don't really know what she is doing. She is kind of out for herself. She may help others if it benefits her. She may stab them in the back. I don't know. We shall see.
How many stabbings in back are you planning to do today then? Just first question off the bat, you know?
I mean, we have how many people in the party?
So we're going for a TPK, but not through my means. Are we going to? So you're gonna co-DM with me almost, and then Nuxuli will stab everyone in the back. That's what I'm hearing. All right, sweet.
Unless there is mutual benefit to work together, then she will work well with others.
Very fair. All right, next up, I'll throw to Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. I appear to be the first victim of Lindsay, given the thing. I am going to be playing Snap. Snap is a kobold musketeer, is the best way. He flourishes, he leaps, he's very small. He snaps at people. He's a dragon. Well, he likes to think he's a dragon anyway. He's armoured. He carries a rapier with grace and wit. It's a little bit long, so he drags it a bit. Other than that, absolutely fine. He's there for a fight. He's there for romance. He's there for a song. Can't do either of those two, but he can fight.
I think I've heard a myriad of classes in that description there. So what are you actually playing today? Like, what's your class or your mechanical?
Oh, no, he's going to be a fighter.
Fighter?
A fighter, absolutely.
I would love to see some music with your fighting today. That'd be great. All right.
Mainly screaming.
I guess I probably should have said I am a Yanti rogue. I did not say that. So
I mean,
you go.
with the stabbing everyone in the back, I'd be surprised if it wasn't a rogue at this point.
You never know.
Fair enough. Josh, what are you playing?
Yeah, hey, I'm Josh. I am the Assistant Director of Ambassadors at Jaspers Game Day. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's here on behalf of Jaspers. Today, I am playing Rust, also known as the Iron Kobold, a kobold artificer using the armorer subclass. You can see him with his head peeking out from this beautiful set of armor that he is controlling with these different strings and levers as he's trying to navigate this giant mech that stands about as tall as your average person.
Awesome. So with your suit, are you flying at all? Like, is there like propulsion technology? You've got a bit...
I have not leveled up high enough to be able to fly yet. Maybe one day.
Well, I know a couple people in the party have chosen. I've given everyone a couple magic items, so maybe they can help you out with that. You know,
maybe.
You know, we can reflavor or something like that, or I can just give you one. You know, it's a one shot. Cam, how are you doing?
Hi there. Yeah, I'm Cam Banks. I work for Phantom Tabletop. We create such wonderful things as D&D Beyond and the Cortex RPG system. I'm the creative director. or Cortex at fandom. Pronouns he, him. Today I am playing Angstrom, who is a hobgoblin, but he is a very interesting kind of character. He is the type who aspires to be a criminal mastermind. He is by training an artificer and an alchemist, and he has a number of gadgets and tinkering things on his person. A lot of them kind of derive from potions, powders, things you can throw at people. He affects a tricorner hat, and he's got that high kind of collar and a big sweeping kind of cloak, and gabardine and everything else. He would be a really amazingly cool person if he wasn't also trying to steal things constantly. But he does believe in honor among thieves, and so he is not the kind to just stab people randomly in the back. If he does get stabbed in the back, though, it's because he trusted you too much.
So am I hearing a rivalry starting to brew up already because we've got two people that are already like openly without that? It could be the other three players that we've got here stabbing people in the back.
Oh no, you'll be stabbed in the front.
Okay. So this is like a team effort in this sense. So
sweet. You go in from the front, I'll go in from the back, and we meet in the middle. It's perfect.
Sounds perfect. This sounds like a partnership for the ages.
We don't have much of a team left because we're all going to be killing each other.
Oh,
hey,
no,
sometimes you just got to roll those dice, see what happens. Last player. Hey, Scarlett, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, I am Moth. I am an artist and a cosplayer and a D&D aficionado and a lover of tieflings, as you can see. I am playing Magpie, the tiefling thief, the little tiefling. And while everyone else is busy stabbing, I shall be the best thief that nobody ever sees coming. And my pronouns are she, her.
Excellent. So I love that makeup, by the way. I saw you in the pre-call, and I just immediately was like, God damn, you bring your A game every time. I can't believe it.
Oh, thank you. And Lindsay and I both have fangs in, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, starting to cut up my lip.
Lindsay, if I'm not mistaken, you've also got like snake eyes as well, right? Is that what I'm saying? That's cool.
Oh, my gosh.
I did not put the contacts in today, but
Snap camera.
Snap camera. All right.
But why do it for free when I could do it for like $50?
Well, speaking of some money going around, we've actually got a bunch of donation tiers that you can donate to and influence the game, mess with myself, mess with the players, activate a certain thing that's on one of the characters' patches on their robe that, we'll get into later. I'll bring that up. I'll bring that up as it naturally comes along. But there's also a giveaway that we will announce the winners of at the end of the whole game. So about 10-15 minutes beforehand, we'll wrap up and do a giveaway for a set of D&D Beyond digital dice. So we've got the Blacksmith pack that you can win today through at the end of this game, and you can enter that through Tiltify. So we got some links going around as well for that, if you can see it. But other than that, have I missed out on anything? Otherwise, I'm good to go into the game. All right, resounding silence from players. I'll just keep going then. So I'll get some ruddy, mysterious music started. How's that? It's not even music, it's just a storm.
That is ruddy mysterious.
That is ruddy mysterious. All right, let me know if you can hear that. Let me know if it's too loud, and I can turn it up and down as we need.
Yeah, can hear
Sounds
that.
good to me.
All right. So you can see a bit of a map, just in front of you on the screen. This is the northern mountain region of Ilinyad. And you are all traveling. You can actually see, if I zoom in here, you're all traveling just under the A of the Tomei Heath. And it's a bit of a stormy night. You can hear you're traveling between a grasslands and a mountain range that seems to be just starting up. And you think it might be a good idea to, settle in for the night. No one wants a wet pack of gear. You don't want that exhaustion. You don't want any of that, unpleasantness. And lo and behold, you've actually found a T intersection in this road you're traveling down, and there looks to be some kind of abode or farmhouse nestled between the valley of two mountains. I'm going to say you have all been traveling together, as you are all level 5 from memory, and you've all got a bit of experience. So I'd say let's say you're a group today, and you approach the farmhouse. Who is Actually, that's who is the leader? Well, not the leader, but the talker, I guess, of your group that you would decide. Who would go up and be the first to knock on a stranger's door?
Well, I have 8 charisma, so I don't think it's going to be me, but maybe it will be me because
could
that's
be you.
the thing that causes all sorts of trouble.
If no one
I
stops
actually have a 17 charisma, but I don't know if it's the type of charisma you want talking to people. But I am very good at talking to people.
Yeah, it's like you're good at talking to, but when you choose to, even like, you know.
If no one stops me, I will absolutely be the welcoming committee.
I'll take that. Rust, you head up to the door and have a knock, knock, knock. How tall are you, Rust? Because you're a kobold, right?
I am a kobold, but I am deceptively tall because I am seated inside of a suit of armor at all times. So I'm actually standing like 6 feet tall.
You're 6 foot as a kobold. Wow. All right. So
because my feet aren't touching the ground, I'm piloting this mech suit of armor.
Yeah, very true.
It's very exciting.
Okay, so above your eye line again, so you're 6 foot. You're looking at the 6 foot line. At like the 8 foot tall eye line, you can see like an eye latch in this door above you. You knock on the door with your big metal hands, just like, dunk, 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 and you can hear someone get up out of maybe a large chair and kind of go zoop, and open that little eye latch, and you see these old middle-aged eyes with kind of gray-brown eyebrows staring back at you, and he's like, all right, can I help you there?
Hello, my name is Russ, but people call me the Iron Kobold. And we're here. Hello, I'm here with my friends.
There's a little man inside there.
Oh, yeah, hi.
And I'll like lift the visor of the helmet up. Hello.
Oh, that makes so much more sense then. All right. So, see, there's a few of you back there. Okay, so, what can I do? What can I help you for there? Is you're in trouble? What's going on?
Oh, we're just looking for a place to get out of the rain.
Oh, yeah. And he kind of like looks around. You know, I think I'm gonna help you out there. You like stew? Any of you want some? You know, you need food and shelter. I'm happy to do it.
I'm going to scamper up Russ's shoulder and like just perch there and say, yes, it's no good to have a soggy tiefling, you know, and
no,
we're all very hungry, and if you would please let us in out of the rain, that would be great.
Are we still looking at basically like this?
Yeah, he's just like through the eyes. That's it. Like you can't see the man beyond that. And he's looking down upon you, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, that sounds fine." And you hear just like unlocking all of these latches going down the door. The big wooden door swings open, and this like 8 foot tall human man is just like standing in front of you. He's not a Goliath. He looks human.
Wait, big though.
And he's like, "All right, come on in. It's you know, it's not much, but I called it home. We haven't been here that long." And the hearty scent of like an aromatic stew just like hits all of your nose at the same time. You look past this man, and there's like like it couldn't be older than like 12 or 13, like skinny human boy just like standing there stirring a pot, and he's like, "Hello, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you all." And he's like, "Come on in and take a seat, have some stew. So are you all traveling together there?"
We've been traveling together. How many weeks now? A few.
Be a while.
A few weeks, yes.
Long
Maybe
enough,
3.
long enough. But let's get in out of the rain.
All right. So come on in. Look, if you're looking for some coin, I can I got a bit of jobs that I need doing. So come on in and have a seat, and then let's get on the chat. I'll cover you. Don't worry about paying me if you help me out, and we'll go from there. All right.
Stew first, please.
No, absolutely. Horace, get some stew. He's like, "Yes, Dad, don't come in with the stew." And he
Does he come with the stew? And she's eyeing.
You don't get to keep the boy. He's my lad. So, no, he's my son. His name's Horace. I'm Erebus. No, he's my son. So he's my blood. No, he doesn't literally come with the stew. So, if that's what you're implying, no, that's all right.
Got a little excited there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling like I'm getting an idea of your all of your collective business.
Don't worry, we abide by the rules of hospitality.
Oh, all right, all right. Well, that's
yes, I would never eat I would never hurt the host. You can trust that.
My business, our business here is food. You're making business dealing with my stomach.
Ah. All right, well, come on in here, and he leads you in. This house, like, it looks like a pretty standard farmhouse from the outside, but inside it's like full of like nice tapestries and like ornate shelves and things like that. Like completely not what you'd expect for an abode like this. And it looks like they've definitely downsized possibly within the last, I don't know, 5-10 years, because there's just stuff everywhere packing the walls.
Are there any nice trinkets?
Oh, heck yes, there is. There are many nice trinkets. And you all sit down on the couches. Even the couch, it's like just got this nice fabric on it. You don't get that from Palapka. Like that's like water deep, high market material, you know?
I'm getting the impression you're saying this is not the normal sort of farmhouse.
Oh, not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we see any like little creatures running by? I don't know. Does it seem like a clean place? Are there rats or?
It's fairly like, it's not dirty, but it is definitely messy, you know, like, so he's got stuff everywhere. There's like organized piles of mess, but it doesn't seem, it looks like decently kept other than that. But he doesn't look like he has anyone here other than himself and his son.
Is there like a convenient part of the wall that isn't covered in something I can lean against?
Yeah. Let's say yes. You find like a little spot between some shelves, and you can have a little lean there.
And this is a pretty remote area, right? Like the house is kind of.
Yeah. So having a look on the map, you can see. Let's say you've traveled south from Sanctuary, which is a little outpost town. Before that, you would have been to the market river town of Palapka in the the southwest from there. So Palapka being directly west of you. Right now. There are no towns nearby at all. So, like, you're a fair few miles away from any kind of, like, society at the moment.
So, you are very far away from, well, pretty much anything. It's just the two of you. What do you do with all your time? Do you?
Well, I'm trying to start a farm, but it's not going so well. We moved out here
with just two people.
Well, you know, I'm a big lad and I can plow those fields. You know, we only need to make enough for just us, and then we're getting by as selling all this stuff. And you know, ever since his mum passed, it's been a bit harder on us. We moved out here, got away from all the nonsense of the city, and settled down out here. But that actually brings me up to what I was going to ask you. So I actually do need. So I was talking about selling some stuff. I actually need some escort assistance with some guards, if you wouldn't be too obliged. But Oris needs to go up to the city of Skyfold, and we got a buyer set up for some of our family heirlooms that are a bit precious to us. So if you wouldn't mind, I'll cover your expenses to go up to the city. It's a bit fairly expensive to get in there, but no, I'll cover all that, and then that'll be job done. Get him up, let him do the deal and sell all the stuff. Come back down, make sure he's safe, and not traumatized at all from a meta commentary standpoint, and that's job done.
A meta what now?
Oh, sorry. You know, I've always had these other dreams of every time I've told someone in my head to go up and take Horus up to a kind of city or something. He always comes back and he's different. You know.
I think that's called puberty.
I was going to say, he is a young boy. He is growing. I mean, things are constantly changing.
All right.
Have you given him the talk yet?
Well, no, it's a bit awkward, but no, I'll do it one day. Out of game side note, hey, Moth, you get advantage on your next roll.
Yeah.
And Cam, you get more hit points.
Hit points.
Let's say your maximum health is now going to go up by whatever your class dice is. So is that a D10 or a D8?
D8.
So roll a D8 and add your constitution, and you will get that in your max health.
Great.
Ooh.
Excellent. Hey, thank you so much for the donations, because that is the kind of stuff that we want to happen. But I've lost my train of thought. Did anyone have any questions to do with the job at hand?
While everyone's talking, I'm just going to be eating my stew with one hand and with my tail, just start swiping things into my bag.
I would love a combo stealth sleight of hand check on that.
Okay. Good thing I'm good at both of those.
I figured you would be.
So I'll roll the advantage on the stealth, which will be 19 for stealth.
19. All right. Yeah, you definitely think you're stealth.
And for sleight of hand, 28.
Oh my gosh! All right, yeah. You look around and you just have like this little grin on your face as your tail scoops up a bunch of just trinkets and just silently, no one else has even seen you, not even Erebus and Horus, sweep them into your sack, like maybe under your robe.
They go into the pockets.
Let me understand. You are selling off family heirlooms. Is that what is happening?
Yeah, no, it's passed down, through the family, and it's so much stuff here. Almost everything here is around, knickknacks, paddywhacks, dogs' bones, all some sort of family heirlooms going around, and it's just so much, and I just want to get rid of them.
I feel this would be a good point in time to just sort of sneak in a little detect magic cantrip.
Yeah, so are you casting Detect Magic as as the leveled version?
Yeah, at will. No, it's just at will.
Oh, at will. Okay. So, I've never had this happen before in this area.
Sorry,
go on.
If there is anything, I can just use an action to, and it'll create a little aura around it so I can see where and what.
Mm-hmm. All right, so can I also get you to roll a D100 for me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Because someone has just donated for a Wild Magic Surge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
That's scary.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we have a 72.
All right, let me just get that one. My table stopped working. All right. So, any other while I'm looking this up, any other questions for this? And I'll get back to the detect magic in a second.
Why are you wanting to sell it all? Is this for setting up the farm or?
Yeah, no. Every time we've sold a few things in the past, and every time we have, it's been it's covered us for about half a year to a year for every couple items. So it's been all right,
You will run out of things to sell eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But then we with all the sales, we can invest in the equipment and all that, and then hire some people to work the farm with us, and then hopefully we'll get that business going as well. We're in a transitionary period. Yeah.
Is that business talk?
I was going to say this sounds like a very solid business
all those
model.
Stocks and things. I have intricate knowledge of all these stocks.
If there is a game store in town, I highly recommend buying stock in that.
I heard that's the one to go for. Sorry, what was the magic surge number?
72.
72. You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Ooh. Oh dear.
So your let's say your skin just ripples with this like silver energy just covering you entirely as you detect the magic around you.
Excellent.
And
I could stop all the you and not burn my mouth.
Yeah, Erebus just looks at you and he's like, I've never seen an allergy like that for a stew, but there we go. You also sense, yes, there are a number of magical, when you detect magic, you get like a magic ping. You get like a number of pings around here as well.
Right, okay. And if there's something that is particularly of interest, I might make my way over there with a...
Yeah, there's like a cluster of them.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about that? Yeah,
there seems to be like in a crate at the moment, and a lot of the 10 magical pings are coming from in there.
Oh, that's exciting.
Like natural magic too.
Maybe I just ask Erebus what's in the crate.
Oh, that's some of the heirlooms there. I want to move. Actually, though, some of those are the ones I want to move on. Actually, Granddad gave them to us, and he basically
have a look at what we might be shipping.
Well, I can show you in the morning, but I need to go to bed pretty soon. There. But I'm a bit of open book. I'm happy to answer any questions, but it is getting a bit late, so I want to, get Oris to bed. And well, actually, he can take himself to bed. He's a teenager, but I'm getting a bit sleepy, so I might hit the hay. And he stands up and just kind of like goes, if you got any other questions about the job, then I'll see you in the morning. All right.
Right. Okay.
How many levels is this house? How big is it?
Just one.
Where's his bed?
Another room, just like down the hall a little bit to a separate room, like let's say like a little hallway, and then Horace and him have a separate bedroom each. Yeah. And you're just left in the room with Horace, just kind of like waggling his legs.
Very, very unusual man. He does not seem to have thought about the future much. Also, he invites strangers into his house, gives us food, then abandons us with a vague mission.
I wouldn't invite us into a family home.
No.
Horace just looking at all of you talking about this, he's like, what are you going to do to my house?
Your dad is weird, you know that?
Yes. He's always been a bit like stoic, but I thought that was just Dad.
Horace,
so what is... Go ahead.
Have you been up to Skyfold before?
No, but Dad said he has. This is the first time. Dad was saying this is the first time it's open since the last one stopped being open.
How does a city stop being open apart from closing the doors?
Yes.
With your passive insight and history of the region, the name Skyfold does ring a bell. And you pull out a map, and on the to the south of where you are, there is a label called Skyfold Wreckage. And he's like, "Yeah, no, Dad said it was up there, and then it wasn't.
It was in the sky."
Yeah. Skyfold is it's up, all the way up, like like really high.
So how do you get there?
Dad said he has like the buyer set up some guides for us down in the forest.
What?
Is your dad selling drugs?
I don't think so.
Is he on drugs?
He has a bad back.
Yes. There is an opioid epidemic that I have heard about. It's very sad.
He's got a really bad back.
I guess I have some history. Is that something that I would know a little bit more about other than just passing knowledge, or?
Yeah, I can do a history check on that.
All right. Yeah, 8.
8. Other than what I've already told you, you know that there was like a fabled city that was basically a floating city in the sky called Skyfold, and then one day, through reasons that weren't particularly released to the public, it fell out of the sky and hit the earth.
Okay. Not a commonly spoken thing in Goblin society, I would imagine.
Possibly not, no. But yeah, Horace is like, I'm gonna go to bed as well. I'm worried that, you know what, I'm gonna take this, and he just picks up the nearest like family trinket and just like walks out of the room.
You're worried that he's sending you up to fall out of the sky? Because that's what it sounds like.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that, but now I am.
I think your dad wants you to go and fall out of the sky.
No, Dad loves me.
Does he have life insurance on you?
I would certainly hope so, but we haven't been to Waterdeep in a while.
Sweet dreams.
He just like down the corridor, like just oh my god, the whole time.
Oh my god.
Before everyone settles in, would you like to do anything? And otherwise I'll move on to morning.
I would.
After you, Lindsay.
I was going to say, I would definitely be interested in searching this house. You know, we'll look around.
A little bit of a looky look. All right. Yeah. Do a.
The lid comes off this crate. I'm very curious about the contents.
Yeah. Well, Nuxuli, you can do a perception if you like. Perception check.
Great.
I forget I have these colloquialisms for my skill checks. So if you hit perception, that's what.
A Percepi.
Little Percepi-do over here.
That is a 22 Percepi check.
A little Percepi-do 22? All right, no worries. So, You see all around here. It's like there's nice tapestries, like with like let's say like they're like silver and gold every now and then. They look to be from various different places. These guys have lived in a lot of towns, or at least Erebus has, or his family has. Yeah, there's a crate here. It's got like nails in it. That's the one that Zorkus was looking at before. Quite interested in, and other than that, it seems to be so there doesn't seem to be any kind of like swords or like armor or anything. This all seems to be like collectible stuff, you know.
Did you say a crate full of chest full of nails? Just nails?
Well, it was shut by nails. If I said it was full of nails, then
I was going to say that's a magical nail, Zorkus. Good, congratulations.
What kind of nails?
What kind of nails? You know, I'd say a good lead one, maybe, or like an iron. You know, like lovely varnish on it for whatever reason.
Hammering nails, not fingernails.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't going down the fingernail route at all. Lindsay, sorry. Can I get a D100 roll, please?
Oh,
and also
my.
Zorkus.
I can't. Hold on, I got to pull out that dice because I have not used that in a while. All right.
Well, I can start with
I'm getting a little shook at how magical the party is right now.
So, did you want me to do a 100 roll as well?
I would like both of Nuxuli and Zorkus to make a magic surge.
So that is going to be 86.
86.
We've got an 86 and an 89.
86 and an 89. All right. Zorkus, you disappear. Completely disappear. You're still there. Everybody else, the five of you, just go like, where'd Zorkus go? You're invisible for the next minute. And no one can hear you.
Is this some more of his warlock shit, or?
I don't know. Maybe it's just this house.
Nuxuli, what do you got here? Sorry, what'd you get?
86.
86. There's now four of you in the exact same space that you're sitting in. You have cast mirror image on yourself.
Oh.
So you're sitting there, and there's just it's like Nuxuli cast double team. You know, it's just like all at one time.
Yeah. She's just like, well, this is convenient.
Just to give you like that look, Nuxuli, like that look, like is this the time for this kind of thing?
And I mean, I have never done this before. I have tried to figure it out, but I swear this is not me. I don't know what is going on. It's just this house. I'm not saying I disagree with it. This could come in quite useful. I don't know how long it lasts, but I swear is not my doing.
And Rust, could I also grab one?
Sure.
Oh my god.
You know, if you bring too many magical things into one place.
Into one place, you know?
DM, how long does that last for?
It says you cast mirror image, so it will be 1 minute.
All right.
Judging by the spell.
And you see her start like walking and like seeing how she can make her images like move to different places. She's just playing around with this.
That's great. What'd you get, Josh?
40.
40? 40. I don't know how this one's going to work, but let's modify this. You would normally regain 2d10 hit points, but let's say you gain max 2d10 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Nice.
The magic is overflowing around here.
It is.
You feel like your vitality has like increased here. And with that, sorry, I'll touch base one more time. Anyone want to do anything before we go to bed?
Stealing as much non-obvious stuff as possible.
You're just like shoveling it into your sack?
Yes.
All right, you successfully get one sack full of knickknacks.
Yeah. This is a normal kind of Wednesday evening for Snap. So he just gets comfortable, finds a chair, a couple of big cushions, or watches the mayhem going on, and then goes to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing we've done in the last 5 places we've stayed. So I'm not shocked anymore at this behavior.
It's just like
the only rule that I always tried to impose if we had anything as a group was let's not kill the people who we're staying with. But I didn't say anything about stuff because you know, obviously, post more guards if you want to have that.
Stuff is replaceable. Life, not so much.
All right. Anyone else?
Does Zorkus appear again, and then I'm allowed to speak?
Yes. He's just like, and he's back.
investigate.
Do I see any little rats or anything running around?
Let's say, yeah, you see like a little, like every now and then you'll see behind a shelf there'll be like a rat or a mouse.
Great. I would like to try and cast animal friendship on one of them.
Yeah, sure, yeah. What do you say to them?
Look, this is a very strange house. I don't know what's going on here, but I would very much appreciate it if you would perhaps, keep your eyes and ears open and alert me should anything strange happen or threaten me and my party.
It kind of looks up at you. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say wisdom save.
Oh, okay. It's like a 10 before modifier, and the modifier is probably going to be negative or 0.
So he would that rat would now be charmed by me.
It kind of looks at you and just goes, and just like it now has like mission eyes now. It's like going around like and just like crawling around. All right, so let's head to morning, and you will wake up for the next day. It looks like the storm has stopped, and it, spring has overtaken again. You've got all the birds and the wind and all the stuff going on. You can hear outside, like someone's loading something into a wagon. Every now and then you hear like, like lifting heavy objects. And you walk outside. Horace and Erebus are like finishing loading the cart. They've got like a big glass cabinet that they're just loading on and lashing it all down. And they've got a mule that looks like that is going to be pulling everything. And he's like, "Oh, hello there. I thought you'd let you sleep in there. Grab some stew, whatever you need. Well, we've already set up, so whatever you need, we've got covered. Horace knows how to drive the cart. He's good at driving the mules. And whenever you're ready to set off, I'm happy to go."
How are the mules going to get up into the sky?
Oh, I didn't actually say. Okay, so the buyer, right? He's been a bit vague about it, but he said there's 2 guides. They look like they're, some kind of folks that can teleport us or, whatever means up to the city. And they've given us a coordinate about 4 miles south of here in the forest. Now, what I wanted for the guard situation was, as bandits around the bloody bottom of the thing. So just keep an eye out for that. And then if not, go up 7 vertical miles and then you're in the bloody sea.
Right. And you are okay sending your little offspring on, on his own.
That's the second time I've had that question from you lot. Are you all planning to, that's why I'm hiring you.
Well, planning on protecting him, but it seems rather suspicious that you are sending your little boy thing up into the sky. The second one, didn't the first one fall out and go boom?
It did. Horace, what have you been telling them? And he's like, because I told him the city went boom. And then he's like, oh yeah, fair enough. Well, it did, yeah. So it's the grand reopening today of Skyfold. So it's got a great market and all that. That's where we're being invited. And so I went up there years ago when the other one was up there. I wasn't, with all the stuff when it happened. I was bloody elsewhere in the Willie's stronghold or something. But other than that, no, it's fine. It's all overall, it should be all right. They've reassured me, sending letters and such, that it shouldn't fall again.
Mm-hmm.
Not Amazon at all.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just like, yes.
Very good. Well, look, my father sent me off to the streets when I was a young lad, so yeah. I'm not all that worried about this kind of thing. I didn't have 6 strangers out of nowhere accompany me to my early entrepreneurial ventures, but maybe I should have done.
Yeah, the more I talked to all of you, your point. I'm realizing I was very trusting. Maybe a bit too much so, but Angstrom, is it?
That's right. Yes.
You're putting it in good context there.
Yeah. Yes. No, look, if you look at all of us, you can tell that we may look like we're terrible people, but...
Well, I'd like to see the good in all of you. I'd at least hope so.
We're terribly good people, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like the same as someone saying I'm humble. It just doesn't really work there. I'm so humble.
Oh.
Except I
are
am so humble.
we are used to being judged based on how we look. It's not very nice, so thank you for at least being open and letting us into your house.
I like to give everyone at least a chance,
I think our Iron Kobold has a question.
Yeah, I do. I'm really curious. Why are you hiring a bunch of security for your son? Is this a dangerous trip? What dangers are we gonna face?
Full disclosure, we got a 20k down payment on 2 of the items in there, like 20k each. So
is it drugs?
No, it's not any kind of that.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure it's not. And so you just need to take this cart and then get the other 20k. Well, actually 2 lots of 20k, so a total of 40k gold from the buyers. And then you just got to go up and then get it done and then come back down and give me the money and then that's job done.
Mm-hmm.
And we get paid.
Oh, so it usually would cost about $1,000 or $2,000 to get in the city. So I'll cover all of those costs. So when you're up there, lovely place. Go check it out. Introduce yourselves, 5 guild system, all of that up there. And then you have a time of your life. Consider it a bit of vacation until, the buyer's happening.
Okay.
We know anything about these buyers and the down payments on the particular items? Are we going to encounter resistance for this?
All I got from the guy was, you'll know it when you see it. And I thought that was a bit shady, but, similar to meeting you guys, I thought, I'll give you a chance. And that's the guard situation. So if anything goes down and, he comes up, he's like, or you see it, I trust all of you to make the judgment to say, look, this looks like the guy.
I mean, presumably he will say he is the guy, but do we have any sort of ID verification?
On the back of his business card is what I said, then you know it when you see it. So he's got it written in like a cursive font. Right. And he hands you the business card. And it's just like, literally just like a brown card. And it's like indented with those words.
Does it say the guy?
It does now.
Does it say the dude?
Like, yeah. The dude, the guy, like every combination or variation of both.
This looks legit.
He just walks around with a white Russian. Oh, that's him. Okay.
This does look legit. I've given this a couple of once-overs. I think it looks good.
Not forgery. Okay.
I trusted them.
So Snap's been watching this entire conversation going on and hopping backwards and forwards on each foot. Kind of listening to the conversation, listening to the articulation. Now he's bored, jumps the thing and cracks the whip on the mules. Forward! To victory and glory! And possibly a tour of the city that crashes.
I'm down. I'm onto the carriage.
All right. Well, if that's it, it's just down the road. So that sounds like a good one for me.
Yeah, we'll better catch up in that case if he's already started.
Yeah. Horace is just like, okay, away we go, and then just like, and start going.
Is this an open top carriage or does it have a roof?
It's basically like a wagon almost. So he's got like a whole bunch of stuff like packed into the back of it, and then he's sitting in there. It's all uncovered, but he's going slow enough that you can basically all like walk beside it, and you're not going to get left behind.
So for whatever Chris Snap's trying to do, it's not actually going any faster. Is that what you're saying?
Animal handling check?
No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, wait.
All right, let's see how bad this goes then.
That's a 7.
I have. Yeah, I was going to say. I can make it. I can make the horse our friend, but I can't handle it.
Do you just want me to drive it? Because I'm trained. I can do it. It's okay. Hold on. I got an idea. Sit in front of me. And he holds his arms under you like almost like a training instructor. Oh. He's like, okay, you just like do the yeah, you can do it like that. Okay, yep. And it looks like a humorous sight. He's just like helping you drive the cart just down the road a little bit.
My God, this little kid is adorable.
You get to like an hour passes, or not even an hour, but like some time passes, and you start coming to a forest clearing, and you round a corner, and you can see 2 figures, one on each side of the road, with a hood down, and they seem to be just kind of standing almost like at ease. When teenagers do that thing where they like pretend to strings, between the road. That's kind of their positioning right now, like one on each side of the road. And what's going around? Does anyone have like a passive perception of like 15 or up?
Me see.
15? No. Okay.
All right.
14.
Don't worry
I have
about
14, yeah.
it. Don't worry about it. All right.
This looks perfectly fine.
It looks fine.
Oh, I do have the warning star though, so if anything really, surprising is going to happen, it'll let me know.
For sure. All right. Well, who is... So you basically got these two figures on the side of the road. There's one on either side of the road. They've got hoods up. They seem to be wearing a similar robe to each other. What would you like to do?
Hey, Matt, just a quick question for you. Is this a bright sunny day by any chance?
Yes, it is.
Cool. As a kobold, I'm completely blinded by the light. So
Yes.
I've wrapped a blanket around my head and trying to drive the wagon at the same time.
Absolutely. Have you also done the similar thing, Rust?
My visor is down, so I'm just looking through like the little crack in the visor.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah.
Tinted visor.
What's going on, guys?
Excuse me, why are you wearing robes? They look really stupid.
So I'll just point out they're about like 200 yards away at this point. You've just rounded the corner and you can see them in the distance.
So we're just seeing them.
You're just seeing them at the moment.
I'll use thaumaturgy to make it louder so they can hear.
Oh, you just like boom? Yeah. So what did you say again?
Why are you wearing robes like that in the middle of the day? You look stupid.
You just see like one of the figures just like go like waving from down the road.
I'll wave back.
He does it again. Like just waving.
Just a minute.
Waving us to danger?
Can we see what they look like?
Almost like a hail. I would love a perception check if you want to check if they so what they look like. They look like they got robes down at the moment, like hoods down.
Can we see what they are?
Yeah, I would like a perception check if that's the case.
Yeah. Sorry,
What is
That's all right.
I see nothing with a nat 1.
Oh boy, looks fine.
With my modifier, it's an 18.
18. You see the hand kind of waving across. Looks to be black scales and like a clawed hand, not unlike a dragonborn.
Excuse me, Horace, was it?
Yes, my name is Horace. I'm a little boy.
Yes, I know, you stinky little boy.
I'm not stinky. I showered this morning.
No, that's me.
Oh, yes, it's it. Okay.
Was the people that your papa said to meet, were they dragonborn?
Maybe. They said they were like two guides, and they're from Skyfold, and they would take us up.
I speak Draconic, so I will yell out, having heard this conversation. Hello, strange men in robes.
Hello.
You hear back. And then you hear like a snap, and then thaumaturgy activates as well. Hello, young travelers, are you here? Can you hear me, please? There is my checking 1, 2, 3, please.
Is that in Draconic or
Yes.
common?
Yes.
Okay, then I will
Draconic.
reply back. Yes, we hear you. Are you the man or the dude?
I identify as a man, yes.
Classic dragonborn behavior.
Are you going to the Cloud City?
Yes, we are going to the Cloud City. Now, where are you? Do you have in your possession a small child by the name of... I do not want to pronounce this improperly, but it starts with an H and ends with an E.
Yes, Horace is his name.
I would have said a
Yes.
very almost naughty word by accident.
Yes, in common it does not. Yes, in Draconic it is
Yes.
a very bad word. I understand.
I did not want to
yes.
slip of the tongue.
Yes, little boy.
Yes.
I believe these are our guides.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go up there. You start approaching, and you can see like a big... It looks like they've drawn it in like arcane chalk or something like that. It's glowing soft blue, and they've got like a temporary circle drawn in the ground, and it's kind of like that dry ice arcane blue mist rising up from the ground, and there's like... It looks like a big circle with like runes in a big pattern all around the middle of the road. The Dragonborn puts his hood down. Black scale Dragonborn. He's like, "Hello, which one of you is the what did you say his name was?"
Horace.
Ufus.
Okay, that is me.
I'm sitting on him. I'm sitting on him. He's behind me. You can see him now.
Okay, good. I thought it was the kobold for a second there. That is my mistake. If you wouldn't mind, I am Sabuka and this is Sora. And a blonde half elf puts her hood down and she's like, "Hi." We will take you up to Skyfold if that is what you wish. Are all 6 of you accompanying this small boy up to the city?
Yes, we are here to make sure that he does not die a horrible death.
Okay, good. All right. Well, please go to the middle of the circle. When we start the transport. This is not a teleportation circle. This is more of a movement-based disc system. It is translucent. Be careful if anyone is scared of heights. Do not look down. You may fear your demise may come soon. But if you are not, then just stick in the middle and you shall be fine.
Hopefully.
Hey, Hollis, I'll give you 5 gold if you look down.
All right. Is everyone grouping up together at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, pass into the center and move to the middle.
All right. So you all group up in the middle. And I've just got to point out as well, in terms of the rewards, I'm getting informed that we have a $100 donation reward. We've actually got 2 of them. One of them is actually a deck of many things draw, just as a heads up. And the other one is a random magic item. Now, I will pull from a table of a lot of magic items for that, and that's going to be a whole thing. So, just in case you really want to mess with the game today, that exists. Scarlet, could you also tell me... Oh, so it's one or the other. But Scarlet, could you also tell me what magic item I've given you or you've chosen today?
Magpie has wrapped around her neck and building out behind her a sort of musty old cloak. It's a robe with many coloured patches on it, which all have different things. One has a sheep, one has a window, there's some horses, and for people not in the know, it would be a robe of useful items or robe of useful things.
Robe of useful things. And on there as well, there also seems to be, the rest of you notice this, there is a patch on there, and all it has is a question mark embroidered in like a shining rainbow silver thread. There are 2 of these patches on this robe. This is the last donation tier for the game today. You can only donate a total of 2 times to this one area, and basically we call it the mystery patch. Something will happen if the mystery patch is chosen, and we will probably go with a suggestion from the audience, but also we have some ideas in here if we can't get any suggestions that would, derail the game enough. So hashtag mystery patch on that one. But other than that, you're all getting in the circle, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, please make sure you're all safe. Hold hands or whatever you need to do to feel secure. And they start weaving the magic. Oh, also one final note. If you actually do find yourself falling off the disc, please note that Sora and I need to actually keep casting the spell or we will all die. So please attend to yourselves during this. It will feel like that roller coaster ride in Waterdeep where it shoots your intestines all the way through your abdomen. So just be aware of the G-forces you are about to experience.
I love that one.
It's a good ride. The mages just shake you up and down really fast. And with that, they just go straight up into the air. Like the disc is about 1 inch thick and it's translucent blue, and it just goes straight up into the air. And you are roaring through these clouds at this point, passing through a couple layers. And you see the stunning vista around you. You see the mountains in the west. You see your sanctuary where you came from in the north. And you just keep shooting up. I got to touch base, though. Is anyone looking down?
I'm nudging Horace and telling him to look down for 5 gold.
I am trying not to throw up.
All right.
It's not a good idea to look down.
Oh, no, Snap takes off the thing and then sticks his face like the kids do on the lift and watches the Earth just disappear. This is awesome.
All right. So, can I get a show of hands? Sorry, on the who was looking down or scared of heights, or even like supposedly going to find out. All right. So, Snap, can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
We'll call that a cheeky 9.
A cheeky 9. You look down and your legs start like turning to jelly at this point. You just like fall over and you're like, like just like you're seeing your mortality just like which is the ground in your mind raise away from you. And you're gonna take, let's say, disadvantage on your next roll.
Cool.
But bursting through a couple new clouds, you basically see another set of these blue discs all converging on this one point, and it's a sight to behold. You see this like big hemispherical dome with a big promenade stretching over the top of it, and little pathways going down to the underside of the promenade, all with buildings and like cobblestone walkways. And there seems to be like this pier made of cobblestone that you're approaching to possibly be like a harbor of some kind where everyone's disembarking their transports. You also see these big blue arcane glowing crystal engines humming across the sky. Seems to be from your angle. There's about 3 of these on one side, like massive engines. And you could assume there's probably another 3 on the other side. You glide all the way in to the cobblestone harbor, and the disc sinks into the ground. You feel the stone on your feet as you look up to a sign, and it just goes, "Welcome to Skyfold." Please, if you have any questions about your trip, please direct it to myself or Sabuka. We need to also leave for another trip. Yes, Mr. Kobold.
Do you have a spare pair of trousers?
Well, actually, you are roughly the size of Belbic. You will be meeting him very shortly at the information booth. He will set you up with your gift bags and whatever you need for your journey here. But he is just down the road. And he hands you basically a map of the area. And this is pretty much it. You see, you're like at this little dock here. You can see just down at like a fountain ahead of you. And there's a couple fountains lining the left side of the road, and then you see like an information booth kind of tucked into the corner of a X-shaped crossing at the start of town. Just over there should be fine.
And the cart and everything else is coming off the disc and
yeah. Just basically the disc sinks into the ground, and everyone's just on stable footing at the moment.
How traumatized is our boy?
Yeah. Snap. How you know? Oh, Horace or
Horace.
Snap. Oh, Horace is just like pale, completely he's just like, I think I need some lemonade or something, like something bubbly.
Did you look down?
I don't want to say I did or didn't.
How did our meal with the ride?
If we can find some ginger, it's very good to chew on. It eases the stomach.
Oh yeah, I think that would be good. Okay. I've got the market document, so we can go get the thing that we need to do, and then I can go set up the stall.
Okay.
All right.
Matt, I could whip up something as a quick, stomach easing kind of thing.
That'd be great.
It's unfortunately also probably a laxative of some sort, but that's fine.
Hey, let's roll those. All right, so let's you just basically whip up something you've already got, and then
I've got
hand it to
alchemist
Horace.
supplies, and just pour a couple things into a few vials under my cape, cloak.
All right,
Horace, you'll need this.
Oh, okay. And he's like, do I drink this?
Quickly, yes. It's fizzing.
And he
Chug.
he shots it in one. He's like, that tastes worse than the feeling I had in the air.
Oh, that's fine. Scratch had them before. He's all right.
Okay. And he's like holding his like stomach. He's like doesn't know how to feel, but he's trusting you that it's good for him. You walk up to this little information booth, and Snap, you have just been given advantage on your next roll. So
that will counter out the disadvantage.
I was just about to say that'll counteract it, wouldn't it? And what have we got here? So, oh no, okay. We've got basically a little stall here that has like a little jester's hat kind of rummaging around the back of it. And you hear Sabuka yell out, "Belbic, you have visitors." The jester's hat goes and kind of walks around. And dressed in the similar like blue and silver garb they're in, except his has been modified into like a onesie with a jester's hat scenario. There's a little blonde dwarf walking out, and pretty much just his face is popping out of this onesie at the moment. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Belbic. How are you?" And it looks like he's manning this little booth.
Or dwarfing.
Yeah, just he's dwarfing this little booth. He comes up, he's like, "Oh, look, it's new friends today. I'm Belbic, and I will be your Belbic in Skyfold." Wait, I'm Belbic, I'm Sky... And he sits there just trying to, like, rehearse the line over and over again. He's like, "I'm Skyfold, Belbic, Sky..."
It's okay, little one. Breathe.
Okay.
Just breathe.
Ooh, ooh,
yes. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. You would be a good friend to have.
Oh, thank you very much.
Would you like to be friends?
She's very friendly.
Yes, we could be friends. Yes.
Lovely. I love this.
And you just see her like cringe a little bit. She's like, "Yes, another little loud one."
Love friends. I love friends. And he's just like doing a little dance. And he basically goes around and starts going, "Oh, are you here for the markets? I see your store. Are you Horace?" "Yes." You're in 42B. It's just down over on the east side. I can give you a tour if you want. And my new friend can have the tour, the good tour, the free of charge.
First thing, one of our little kobold friends here needs new pants.
Oh, yeah, and I can do it. And he pulls out another onesie.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
And it's almost the same size as Snap. And he's like, "You can also, like, this is how I got the job. I just put the clothes on."
You have another one?
I have so many. Would you like some more?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Let me, 1 second. I would consider all of you my friends at this point because you're all so nice. I'm gonna go get some stuff. And he goes around the back, and you hear like this like shuffling noise, like a coming from something, and he comes back around, and he's got a garden trowel, and he's got a gift bag full of tiny little wooden carvings, and he hands them to Snap. And he's like, "Look, they're all, this is for you, and this is for you," and he hands you a bag of each. I'm just going to roll a d6 on this one. 2. Nuksuli, you look in your bag, and you see a card.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like to look at the card.
She just starts hissing.
And on the back of it, there is a very ornate pattern. And you know what that is. But once you look at it, something happens.
Hey, Horace.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Horace, I'm guessing I'm seeing Nuksuli's hissing at the bag.
Yes.
Horace, I think there is a something in there that's Nuksuli doesn't like. She doesn't really like cards. She's had
is it like a playing card?
Yeah, she's had a childhood fear since very young. Would you please remove it and look at it and get rid of it for her?
She seems pretty concerned about it. I don't.
Oh no, she lost in a game against gamblers.
Okay, yes, sure. I don't gamble. I have gambling problem. I cannot hold cards. Please take. I will lose all our money.
Okay, I'll look at the card. And oh no.
Oh gee.
How many cards are there? There's like, I can't find a table just to roll on. All right.
You can just pick one, Matt, if you want.
Yeah. Let's go like middle. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, go that one. Yeah, go that one. Yes, that one.
You really want to see this?
Is it the freaking void one?
Flames.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's his flames?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Poor Horace! What have you done? All right, sure. So, for the audience watching, a powerful devil becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring and suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until you or the devil dies.
Well,
Cool.
All right.
you dodged a bullet there, Natsui.
It's got flames on it. I don't know what that means, but it's like, I guess I feel warmer. Something in my soul hurts.
It warms your heart. It means that, you're going to meet a new friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
And speak to
cool.
Zorkus. Zorkus is our wizard mage.
Oh, cool. I trust you. I believe nothing you would ever do would hurt me.
You're very right.
Belbic's like pulling together the rest of his stuff. He gives you like these sunglasses that say like I love Skyfold, like a tacky shirt, a snow globe, like whatever you could think of. Like there's a pamphlet saying like the guild system and you, stuff like that. And then you're looking at these carvings as well. Let's say Angstrom, and each of them are like completely likeness of Belbic. Every one of them.
All of them.
All of them. And the one you pick up is kind of odd. It's the only one that has any kind of semblance of color on it. And Belbic is like ear-to-ear grin, like almost maniacally so. Lustrous, black eyes, sparkling and reflecting. And in his hands, he's holding this like gem-like lustrous black orb.
Yeah.
Usually the reaction. Yep.
Nope. So this is a little. What is this again?
It's about the size of your finger. It's a little wooden carving of Belbic. However, out of all of these ones in here, you see a couple. You see a lot of duplicates in here, but this one that is repeated in the bag as well has a lustrous black gem-like orb in his hands. He's got a maniacal ear-to-ear grin and the same eyes as the gem, like just completely glazed over.
Yeah, I'll file that away for my late night nightmare scenario. Just a quick question: is that an actual gem in the carved figure, or is it carved?
You're not sure. That's the weird thing. You scratch and it reacts like wood. Okay, so are we going to the markets?
Yeah. Snap has pulled on his new outfit.
Okay.
And puts the onesie hat on.
We're like twins. Oh, we're just like twins. I look, the three of us, the best friends in the world. And he starts like walking down the road with all three of you towards the market. So on the map, that's kind of like this way. And you head down a little promenade and you sure enough, you reach the markets.
We're bringing the wagon, or?
Yeah, I would say the wagon's coming with you at this point, but you will head down to like this area over here.
On the way down there, I'm going to walk alongside Zorkus.
Yes.
We've spent some time together. I'm familiar with Zorkus being creepy as all get out, right? So I'm going to walk by and say, Zorkus, I have something that might be in your sphere of expertise, and I'll show him the carving.
In a creepy, dark-natured sort of realm, is it?
Yeah. My concern is that Belvic is more than he appears, and let's just keep an eye on him in general. Could we do that?
I think that absolutely makes a lot of sense.
Whatever insidious master power that you commune with may help you understand more of what's going on. I don't know. And I'm going to just push the carving into his hand. And
can I do some sort of check on this carving? Is there any way I would recognize it, or can I see the background to it?
Yeah, I will actually make a point of everyone's actually got a little gift bag of their own, also full of these little carvings. He was overzealous in his distribution of them, and he's given you each a little gift bag. So you've got 6 gift bags shoveled with these things.
I feel particularly uneasy about these. Can I check anything? Do I recognize anything?
Yeah. So you recognize anything on this? It definitely looks like Belbic. However, there's like a couple. It looks like his clothes have been possibly burnt off in this carving, and it looks like his shoulders like sagging a little more than normal. Like his collarbone was once broken or something.
Right. There's nothing particularly magical or religious sort of.
Do you want to try and like feel the magical nature of these things at all? Like reach into the ether and see what's going on with it?
Oh, well, I can do a detect magic at will. So.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah. These things, all 6 of these bags, like all magic.
With magic.
Divination, in fact, is the school.
I feel these are best not to play with.
Yeah, so they are all, like, not just one, all of these carvings are radiating strong divination magic.
Yeah. Is there a way I can make sure that Zorkas has my bag now, in that sense?
Yeah, you can just hand him the bag if you want. So, Zorkas, congratulations, you gain a second bag of carvings.
I'm a proud owner of 2. I'm not sure I really want these bags. Okay.
Burn them.
All right. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I'll just note I'll hook the bag on like a little hook on the back of my armor. I use it just like to carry. It's like a coat rack, basically.
Okay, cool.
Did any of us? Did any of the rest of us hear this conversation about these carvings potentially not being on the up and up?
I was only trying to hang back out of earshot of Horace, so I don't really mind if anyone else hears it. So yeah,
I would say as long as one of you guys is like just walking with Horace, he's not heard anything, so that's fine. Okay,
because I'm kind of just like, I look at the bag and I'm like, should I get rid of this? What do I do with this?
I'm feeling that we don't really want them.
Well, if it is some bad juju, I do not. You know what? I will give to you. You keep safe.
Oh my gosh, I don't want 3
of them. Zorkas, congratulations! You now have 3 bags of carvings! Yay!
All
right.
I do not do the magic. I have little magic, not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's better in your hands.
You got some. All right.
You want mine as well?
Congratulations, Zorkas! You have 4 bags of carvings! Oh my god! 4 bags.
If you don't want them, you can put them on my hook.
3 bags of carvings. Sorry, go on.
There was only the card was only in 1 bag, right? The other bags don't have cards in them, do they?
No, just the one.
Good.
Yeah, obviously Nuxuli, after having found it, is like not taking any chances.
Yeah.
What you don't know is she got burned very badly at the game back in this pub, in the village about 2 years ago, and they mixed in some cards in her deck, and it was not bad. She does not trust any cards anymore. No cards for Nuxuli.
So let's say you've arrived at his market stall 42B, and Horace is setting up. He's got this glass cabinet out, and it's got like a number of like velvet indentations in there as you help him set up. And he starts pulling out like these little gem-like orbs and start putting them in each of the indentations. You see a red one, you see a gold one, you see a silver one, and a black one. And there seems to be 10 of these things there.
What are your orbs there, friend?
These are the heirlooms. So we're selling today the black one and the blue one.
What?
You know what they do?
No, they're just like pick collectors like paperweights and things. They display them in cabinets. They look nice. They look like gems. So that's why they're worth a lot of money.
I look at Zorkas.
These are definitely the magical items.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're pinging. You're magical pinging all of these things that he's pulling out. Every single one of them is like magic, magic, magic. You know.
Yeah.
And it is coming out of the same crate, I should say.
Can I have a look at the black one?
Yeah, you can look at it, and it's kind of got like this this almost like scaly pattern on it. It's got a very gem-like, I don't know, structure to it, and it's 2 hands. You need like 2 hands to use it. Like, picture Togepi from Pokemon size.
Oh, so it's what, a little bit egg-shaped? Is it gem-shaped or egg-shaped?
It is egg-shaped, but it is gem-like in its makeup.
You know, Horace, I think that your dad is getting a bit desperate.
Why?
I worked as an appraiser back in Waterdeep sometime.
Yeah.
This is worth not even copper pieces.
Can you make a deception check against that?
I can do that.
Oh, goodness.
What do you mean it's only worth copper? We already got the 20. We got 20 as a down payment.
Not natural, but it's a 20.
You really saying these are worth nothing?
Next to nothing.
Oh, what about the gold one?
Let's have a look.
Well, wait, hold on. That means hold on. No, we've already got. We've got 20 gold. We got 20,000. If this thing's worth copper, we've hit the jackpot, baby! Oh, yeah.
You know that.
Oh, I just saw that in the chat. So we just got the $200 donation for the mystery patch.
Wow.
So we'll find out what happens with that when the time comes. And I'm reading the description of it, and that is, thank you for that donation. All right,
You know,
back on track.
I have some items which perhaps, I think they would perhaps be worth more than this orb. I can give them to you, and you can make more than copper. You can make silver.
So we need to bring Dad back like 20,000 gold per orb.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I feel like math is not your strong suit.
Well, how much? If we take out like 3 copper from 20,000, how much is left that we need to make?
A lot.
Oh, you need to help me.
Can I get some of the trinkets which I got from their house?
Yep.
Like, look, I thought perhaps there might be something like this that would happen, so I brought these with me.
Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, there's I'm upset, but I'm also a little bit happy and relieved about the situation that is unfolding in front of me.
I thought that perhaps this might happen, so perhaps it would be good to come prepared. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a different kettle of fish we'll get into on the way back, but thank you for doing it in advance.
So at this point, watching all this haggling going on, Snap leans over to Rust, and I'm still wearing my onesie, which is pulled down.
Yeah.
Stage and smelling of bodily fluid that has escaped because I've just put the onesie on top.
Yeah, sure.
And in Draconic says, I'm missing some of the finer details here, but does he look like he's a lot scared and has an impending doom for a young boy? We've just ripped him off. There's something going horribly wrong, and this city falls from the sky. Do you think this day's going to get better or worse, Rust?
Belbig just turns around to look at you and he's like, I don't know, buddy, but let's find out.
We're talking in Draconic.
I was going to say, we all understand.
In Draconic, sorry, no.
To Rust.
Okay, I was going to say, I understand what you're saying.
Belbig doesn't understand Draconic at all.
Okay, yeah,
I'll reply to you, and I'll just be like,
Yeah, I have some moral concerns about what's happening here today. I think I'm just gonna walk around the block, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe a good jumping off point in case things start to fall from the sky.
I'm coming with you because I thought we were supposed to be the roguish ones. This seems to be dreadfully quite chaotic. Let's go
right behind you, you hear this voice in your ear. You are not wrong. I will go with you also.
Oh, very good. I think we should go find a homeless person and give him some money or something. I feel really bad.
I can give you a tour where to find all
Magpie-
of the morally redeeming things if you like.
I think Magpie might have items we could give to homeless people. I don't know.
The whole conversation's been in Draconic, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, God damn it, I did it again. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what on earth you're talking about. So.
Yeah, we're just hissing at each other, hissing and
You
snapping.
just hear
What are we up to? So, basically, are you going for a walk around the market at this point?
I'll
party. Party.
Yeah, do it.
I'll take Russ.
I totally didn't name a show for that reason.
Metallic hands and walk off in the distance wearing my onesie.
Okay, so am I calling you guys the onesie crew?
It's the three draconic whisperers.
Okay, so the onesie crew plus Nuxu.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Someone has to keep them alive. I mean, let's be honest here.
So you guys head up to the this side of the markets. There's a bit of like a some kind of stadium that I've put on the map, evidently, that I've forgotten about. It's not relevant to the story. Don't worry about it. But there seems to be a bunch of druids here. And they're doing like a mold earth kind of ritual thing. It looks to be like a fantastic performance and display of the spell. They're basically taking the earth and doing almost like acrobatics and displays of flourishing and things like that. They're walking over like bridges that they create for each other, and then molding like little animals that are like moving around. And straight past them, the thing that kind of gets strange in your mind about it is that there's not a lot of people watching this performance in particular. In fact, in your same eye line, but straight past them, there's a lot of people just like staring over the edge of the city. Like there's a magical barrier that stops anyone falling off. However, that's strange, right?
I think we should go look at it.
There's just a lot of people over there.
Yeah, I like people.
I mean, it sounds like there's something over there. And she's kind of got her hands on her blades as we walk, and she's checking her boots, and like you see her just elevate a little bit up off the ground and then step back down.
Yeah, so like varying number of races and merchants here, and they're also kind of looking over, and you get over there like, and they turn around to all three of you like, did you see that? Did you see what's going on over there?
No, what did we not see?
Well, there's just like a thing. There's like a whole thing that just went like behind the cloud. I didn't see it. It's just like under the clouds and just moved really quick, you know?
When you
Nothing like a creature?
I don't know. I just like a big dark mass just like went under there, you know? Like that's
like a storm cloud.
Or like a
no,
dragon?
it's like a pretty sunny day. Like and have a look if you want, but like that was weird, you know?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
See what you can see. Like you look like you have like more experience with this kind of thing, so I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I will. Well, you might have cool thingies you can make to see further, but I will try and just look out.
All right.
Yeah, I got nothing special. I'm
Okay.
not perceptive at all, but I'm gonna look anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
All right. So perception check. Actually, if you want to help each other, you get advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
So choose someone to do that.
Maybe help you so that you get advantage as opposed to you helping me and I get a straight roll.
Oh, you can wear the sunglasses that say "I love Skyfold" if you would like, and that would counteract counteract your sun problem.
Okay, well,
so
I rolled a nat 20. So
We'll take that. We'll take that. That's
20.
much better.
I can move this on
so
nice and quick.
24.
All right, so you hear like also from below kind of the city and see first off a large mass with like a big wingspan just going straight under the city.
Oh dear.
Know what's going on?
Guys, I suspect that might be dragon.
Yeah. And you can hear like, you can just like hear a lot of people just going like, oh my God, I saw it again. Oh wow. And they're just all kind of just going like, ooh, and the crowd's kind of stopping and looking as this is happening.
I would suggest maybe you go take shelter, not stand out here where big creature can perhaps burn you all alive.
You saying that to the merchants and
Yeah.
just like,
no tact whatsoever.
Okay. Oh no, that's Horace. We'll go get some guards or something. Okay, and they just like run off. Ooh, I'm just gonna roll a dice on this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey Cam, can I get a D100 roll?
Certainly.
And
It's a good thing we can all speak Draconic. Perhaps we can negotiate with it.
Yeah, you see basically like a flash of red as well as you're looking at that with your natural 20.
I got a 19.
Flash of red.
Flash of red. And sorry, what did you get, Cam?
19.
19, huh? All right. Meanwhile, back at the cart, you just
the orb gang.
Angstrom,
Oh,
it looks
boy.
like you've had a bit of a mishap with your alchemical supplies because the flavor of this grease spell is that maybe you've sprung a leak, but you've cast grease everywhere around you.
Oh no! You know when I was mixing up that stuff before?
10-foot cube.
I was mixing up a lot of stuff for Horace to have his stomach feel a bit better, but this is my Olestra sort of thing, and it doesn't look as if it's sort of worked out too great for me. I may have broken the cap off it mistakenly.
And you
So that
just
is
see...
what-
Oops, go on.
It's just slippery grease all over the place now.
Yeah. So there is basically you've cast grease centered on yourself, which means there is slick grease covering the ground in a 10-foot square centered on you, and it has now turned into difficult terrain for the duration. And when it appears, you must succeed on a dexterity save or fall prone. So I would like a dexterity save. And if you enter the area and end your turn there, you also need to make a dex save or fall prone.
Am I standing nearby like the others?
I would say for comedic purposes, yes.
Well, I'll go first, and I'll tell you that I get a 3.
Okay, so you fall prone. You're just like...
Oh.
And just like fall over. Zorkus and Magpie, could I also get a dex save?
Dex, okay, I'm supposed to be good at this.
How's Horace's day?
15.
I just dropped an orb and I'm not happy about it. And but it's like I can't. It's like I'm trying to pick it up and I just drop it again, and I pick it up and I drop it again, and it's just I won't keep saying it, but it's the same thing over and over again. And Josh, could I also get a D100 roll?
Yeah, sure. This is a really weird place. All the magic is really strange.
I got a 15. Do I succeed?
You are good. Yes.
Okay.
My dex save is a 6.
6. Yeah, you fall over as well, Zorkus. You're just kind of all rolling around in this grease at the moment.
Can I just start catching all the orbs as they fall?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I get a sleight of hand? Oh, he's only really dropping one, but can you make a sleight of hand on that?
Yep, I can do that.
Let's say he's dropped the green one.
Not, well,
This dragon is coming back to retrieve some of its bounty, or even if it is an egg.
I rolled a 5, but
Yep.
it's a 14.
Oh, yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
You managed to catch this thing and you hold it, and you feel this thing like almost like it's trying to talk to you as you've touched it. Meanwhile, back at the
Matt, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
I do have one of the hobgoblin racial traits is saving face. So once per short rest, if I miss with an attack or fail an ability check or saving throw, I can get a bonus equal to the number of allies that I can see within 30 feet.
Okay. So that would be
Max
2?
of 5. The problem is, though, I don't believe that even 8 is going to pass, right?
It would not, no, unfortunately. However,
So
you do have time to get back up between our meanwhiles.
All right, good.
But there is a bunch of grease there for a little while. I will point that out. So meanwhile, back at the
77 on the wild magic.
Persepi-Do team, and you got 77.
77.
Can you make a can you make a wisdom save for me?
Oh no.
Sure.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
9.
Oh buddy. You're in the armor, right? You're in the armor. So you hear yourself and you're like, what's the thing you say to the last thing you say to Snap or Nuxuli before you start not being able to talk common or any of your normal languages?
Yeah. So I think as we're kind of observing that, there's this maybe this mass floating out in the sky, I'll be like, well, that seems really bad.
Yeah.
And just cease to communicate.
Well, you don't cease to talk, but what comes out instead is meh, as you have been polymorphed and your mech suit into a sheep mech, and you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration. So you now have a mechanical. Oh, it's for an hour. Oh man. So you have a mechanical.
Oh my god.
Suit that's just like meh, meh, like just also like bleating as you try and like work out what's going on. But yes, for the next hour, you have the stat block of a sheep.
Excellent.
Wow.
Can we say that I am a sheep wearing the nicest suit of armor anyone has ever seen?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
It's so nice. They've even, in the mechanical configurations of this suit, they've made it so your wool can still lusciously like poke out through the armor. So you still look fluffy and conditioned like you need to.
But standing on 4 legs now, not
Absolutely.
standing up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he can stand up on hind legs if he really wants. He's got the same, no, he doesn't have the same mental scores. It is just a sheep. But
oh dear, this is.
Just a quick question, Matt.
Yes.
Is given snaps a certain size and now the mech robo war sheep is quite large? Is it rideable?
The sheep. Hold on. The sheep mech is the sheep. I'm just trying to piece together what's going on.
I would like to get on the back of the sheep.
What you're asking me is the sheep mech that was once your friend that is also actually the onesie is also now on a sheep as well, by the way.
Can he ride it?
He can definitely ride your sheep friend in a onesie mech with a mech. Like it's like what kind of modifiers have you got? And you've got onesie, sheep mech, I am a sheep, and Belbic's friend, you know? That's all of the
This
stuff
is a comedy of errors.
Yeah,
Comedy of
absolutely.
errors. Yes.
Yep. But yes, you can ride the sheep.
That should definitely help us out in the long run.
Come on, baby, ride the sheep and ride it.
So Snap turns around because he knows that his serpent friend can speak to animals.
Yes.
Well, I have animal friendship. So I don't believe that means I can speak to it though, but I can at least charm it.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it stops freaking out.
I mean, I'm going to leave the level of freaking out to Rust on this one, honestly. All right. So
I will. Hello, little one. Yes, I know it's very confusing right now. Your body is going through changes. You don't really understand it. A lot going on in that little brain of yours right now, but just know we are friends. So if you just calm down, stick with us, we will try to keep you alive. So make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure. As a sheep, though.
As a sheep, yes. Exactly.
Cool. So my modifier is 0, which is ironically better than me as Russ.
you gain more willpower as a sheep?
That is an 18 wisdom saving throw, but could we just say for the purpose of story that I accept this because I believe my companion?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
Excellent.
Okay, cool.
Something about this person you have only just met in the grand scheme of things. You know,
they just feel familiar, you know?
Yeah. All right.
And she'll turn to Snap. Do you know what to do about this? I do not know.
At this point, you hear across the whole city a huge resounding
Oh dear.
Right.
and the whole crowd just kind of stops and like looks around.
Bad day.
And everyone kind of stops and looks at each other, and a lot of the crowd starts to, get away.
They didn't
from
leave
the
when I told them to leave, apparently.
Well,
It's
the
fine.
ones that didn't believe you are now definitely leaving, But yeah, let's click over to this for a sec. No, that's just, don't worry about the grid yet. Like, don't worry about it. But I have changed the map for possibly reasons. You hear it again.
And so do we all over at the stall hear it too?
You do. Everybody in the markets has heard this.
We finally got ourselves up off the greasy floor, and then this happens, right?
And you just hear like across the whole area.
Despite the freaky growling sound, would I be able to do something sneaky like swap one of the little orbs out and use minor illusion to make it look like
It's like Indiana Jones it out. Yeah, sure. They're all of the orbs are the same size, but you could definitely minor illusion something there.
All right, I think maybe we should remove the red one because that seems appropriate given the circumstance.
Yeah.
And just sort of squirrel that away somewhere on my person and move away from the cart.
Could you make? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you go first.
I was gonna say, could you make a little bit of a sleight of hand check on that one? Horace is. I wouldn't say stealth is required. Horace is freaking out. He's like, oh, what was that? I don't know what's going on. I just want to go home now. I'm done with this. I've been here like 2 hours.
Wait, well, given that he's not paying attention, I'm hoping that 18 is sufficient.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You pretty much just go swap. You have the red orb. What would you like to do with it?
I will stash it away on my person somewhere nice and discreet and move away from the rest.
All right.
You were saying that as I picked up caught the green orb, that I heard something?
It was like you heard / felt more than anything, yeah.
What did I perceive?
You try and do you speak? What language do you speak?
Common, Infernal, and Thieves' Cat.
You don't hear anything other than just like in your head a whisper of like, and then just like it keeps just like repeating a similar pattern of words.
Is Zorkus able to hear anything similar?
You've got the red one, right?
Indeed, yes.
You're able to speak Draconic? No.
I am actually.
You are?
I was keeping that quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's out now. You hear, find me.
Find me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're so close. Yeah. So find me and you're so close.
Right.
Again, like when it whispers that, you hear like even larger this time.
Oh, and this was a bad move having it on me.
Yeah, absolutely, possibly. I don't know. Let's go with that.
I go the opposite direction to the growl.
So, Nuxuli, Rust, and Snap, what are you doing?
I mean, we've got the dragon and we've got the sheep kobold. I am out of ideas. I mean, I could try and talk to it, but I don't know.
Oh, bald.
So Snap leans into Nasuli and we've been here before. You probably want to step away as I fix this.
Right. Okay.
And with that...
Also, you've been here before? I need to know the story of her drinks later.
It's a kobold thing. We've been in this situation before. Rust and myself get into these problems all the time, and we know how to magically fix stuff. But you should probably step about 10 foot away.
And you know what? She'll step 10 feet back, and she will also, with her boots of flying, go up 30 feet.
Yeah. And with that, Snap smashes his shield and rapier together, and these runes glow across his armor.
Cool.
He grows and he grows and he grows and he goes from about 3'4" to about 12.5 foot.
Whoops.
And then he picks up the rush sheep, smiles at it, and then squashes it.
Oh, so you just crush him to reduce the health points? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah. So the trick we've been taught before is kill the sheep, free the kobold.
That's a great life motto. Kill the sheep, release the kobold.
So this has happened before?
I was just, I'm wondering, exactly. How many times has this happened and why?
Dangerous strategy.
It's a lesser known kobold issue that we obviously have now been given some insight into.
Yeah. Also, just like the flippant, just like how often does someone get polymorphed in kobold society?
Right?
Once a week.
Is this like a game? Is this like a kid's game? Yeah. You guys just like on the playground, you polymorph each other into sheep and
the fireball jokes.
Oh, fair enough.
They play the game Bar Flat Sheep.
Ooh.
So, are you also, you basically release the kobold back into his mechanical kobold man form, the mech, and Rust, you are able to comprehend reality once more very easily.
Oh, not again. Wow.
It was a sheep this time.
Chris, I love your
sheep?
background, by the way.
No way. That was really cool. I'll give him a high five.
Oh, man.
You are very strange, and I thought that was weird. This is interesting. Okay. So, Dragon, just to catch you up while you were sheep brain, you missed a lot. Giant dragon, red on it. Probably going to kill us all. So, open to suggestions.
That seems bad. I mean, bad. Yeah.
So, so a couple things happen at this moment in time. Are you three separated from the others still? Just to make sure before I start.
So,
I mean, I don't think we moved, did we? Sorry, go
I
ahead.
would imagine so.
I believe you had gone off down to the.
You guys all went for a little walk to the edge of the city, and then these guys are still at the Horace's stall, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully the idea, Matt, was to also grow in height and actually get visual on the rest of the party.
Oh,
this is one of, so we can see, and it's kind of snaps waving in his giant ripped.
Oh, yeah. The three of you, you see them all covered in grease and righting themselves and looking around, and now they're all looking squarely at you,
Well, and I was up in the air, so I probably had, a good vantage of all of it too. Mm-hmm.
So, you three looking at the grease party, they basically, what happens next is you see the clouds kind of part from, your right-hand side, and you see the three of them who have basically righted themselves and stood away from the grease, because it's grease. You don't want to be stuck in the grease a lot. However, Belbic's kind of standing at the edge of all of this, and you see the clouds part and a jet of flame shoot that way, heading straight for Belbic.
I'm just
going to roll a little dex save. Just going to roll a little dex save for Belbic here.
Hope that's onesies fire retardant.
No, it's quite the opposite. So I've just got to point out I've got disadvantage on my next enemy thing. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even need it for that one. But Belbic's not an enemy, but I was going to give him advantage. He natural 20'd. So he just jumps straight out of the way. He completely just clears the whole thing. His clothes get a little burned up in the process, but he's sitting there and he's just like, ow, and he just shoos off all the fire. The next thing you see is a scaly red creature just slam down onto this crate over on my map here. A huge category red dragon, but it's not alone.
Oh,
it looks to be fairly young.
Oh God!
The problem that's happening with this thing, it's got something standing on its neck right now, and that creature is also equally large, with a big kind of clawed foot, big fiery wings, and a crown of just spikes, and almost an aura that feels as thick as blood, but you can't see any blood. And there is just a huge demon just standing on the dragon's neck right now.
Demon or devil?
I can't remember what my deck of many things drew, so whatever I said for that.
A devil for the flames.
Okay, it's a devil then.
That works.
It's a powerful devil becomes your enemy. A devil is standing on this dragon right now. And it's just looking around at all of you going, this is a good place to be.
Know him? Do we know that guy?
Do devils speak Abyssal? What do
they speak? Infernal.
Infernal.
Oh, they speak Inferno. Okay, never mind.
So
I can help with
Magpie
that.
understood that.
Yeah, you can help with that.
Abyssals are demons.
I know. That's why I was like, is it a demon or a devil?
Okay, it is a devil.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Infernal, sir?
They kind of just look down at you, and you see wafting in the wind. It looked to be kind of a cape, but it's not actually a cape. It is hundreds of overlaying pieces of scroll and fabric, all with red writing on each one, forming this kind of flowing garment they have on their back. What can I do for you?
And she's saying all of this in Infernal as well, so all you hear is...
Mm-hmm.
What? Why, Dragon, you... what is happening?
Well, I found this one floating in the air, and I thought, well, would be a good trophy, wouldn't it? And then I saw, well, the object of my ire just standing down there. You know, that, you wouldn't mind just standing aside. I'll be done very quickly. I just need that boy's soul. Pointing straight at Horace, and Horace is just like, what?
What did he do exactly?
Oh, what hasn't that little boy done?
Look, that's a good point, to be fair.
You stand in his way.
He's,
No, I...
What do you mean you said it? You were hired to do this! You're literally hired!
He can't understand me, I'm speaking Infernal.
Oh, damn it! Did it again! Yeah. He's like, do you stand in his way?
Is there anything I can offer you to not kill him, or...
Not kill him, so he does have value to you. I'd be happy talking with you personally if you can arrange to cover his debts.
You want how many souls? Just...
Well,
His isn't worth very much.
No, but he is the one that I'm after. Let's talk about, well, how many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, and the little dwarf man as well. I'll take the dragon just as a trophy. Consider it a freebie.
I mean, you can have the dwarf.
Then I don't want it. I want something of value.
Fair play.
Consider it 4 souls, then. If the dwarf's worth nothing, I want 4.
What about, holds up the green orb?
Oh, what is that? And do you let them pick it up?
Yes.
So they get like this big clawed hand, kind of like looking at it. They're like, curious. Where did you get this? This is not a common occurrence in nature.
We have 9 more of them as well.
You have 9 more. Give me 4, and I'll be on my way.
Okay, that's a deal.
Is there any kind
That's
of understanding of any sense what this negotiation's about, even though it's all an infernal?
Yeah, you see. So to paint a picture, you are watching Magpie talk to this thing, and it's responding without killing anyone. And the dragon's still alive too. But the other thing is that Magpie has just offered up the green orb, and has also gone like there are like it kind of gestured to the rest of them. And then it's gone like 4. Like 4, please.
Well, Zorkus can translate for the group. Well, those who are near to him.
Oh, you can understand? Good.
I was just wondering if if Abyssal's like, you know, in Infernal, if it's like Italian and Spanish, where like I can
like
those
phrases?
of us, like I can kind of understand.
Look, for the purposes of everyone like also kind of coming together as a group, let's say like you can pick up random words. Yeah.
Souls, orb, trade.
And you also see radiant light now shining from the back, like onto this devil here as well. Like from through the clouds, almost the same parting of clouds that these 2 creatures just came from.
Have they landed?
Yeah, they're like standing. So see this crate here? I don't have a demon token that I could use because it was so unplanned, but I've got the dragon. I will just place that there. So the dragon's there and the demon's basically standing on top of it.
This could be very stupid. Let's roll an impulse check.
All right.
Okay. Sorry. I would like to kind of like sneak around to the side to where the dragon's ear is to see if I can talk directly to the dragon without the devil seeing me.
Awesome. You can definitely do that. Also, Moth, Magpie, you get advantage on your next roll for the good pun.
Yes. I'm going to pick out 4 random orbs and just offer.
So you're just offering an orb to it again, like a different what color orb now?
What colors are there?
Oh, you know, red, green, blue, black, white, gold, silver, bronze, brass, copper.
Just random.
Okay.
colors.
Randomly named 10,
I'll offer,
Random
'cause
colors.
I'll offer,
I love 3 people in the chat are just like,
I'll offer the white, the blue,
Yep.
and I know that Zorkus has the black.
Yeah.
No, you have the red, and the black.
So, white, blue, black?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the magic grouping for that color scheme, but you offer up the
Chromatic ones.
Yeah, you offer up 3 chromatic orbs, and it kind of looks at them as just like, I will do so many things with these. At that point, our $200 donation kind of radiates outward and starts glowing, and vibrating your robe of useful items there, Magpie.
I think I have a little something on me. Could you get that? Consider it part of your payment.
As in, like, this patch on your... Is it causing you harm?
Yes, it's such discomfort.
Trivial matters. It pulls the patch off, kind of just like tosses it aside. And out of the patch, I'm not kidding when I say this, there's just like this angelic being sprouting out of it. Like wings come forth out of radiant light and just go, like out of it. And a huge like astral Asima just comes out of this thing and just looks at the devil and just goes, you aren't supposed to be around here. We had a deal, bro. What's going on, man? And then the devil just gets like flustered, right? They're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not breaking any form of contract. You can actually see on my back here, this is our contract here. And look, I know you said I couldn't kill dragons, but what's one more dragon to the fold, you know? I just wanted to take the head of this thing, and while I was here, this little boy just annoyed the hell out of me. Forgive the pun, sorry. And I was going to get payment. I was going to split it with you right down the middle.
And while this is happening, Suli has come up to the dragon.
Yeah.
She's whispering, the creature on your back means to kill you. And those orbs that he has, those are the souls of your family. They are other dragons. He means to kill all of them.
Orbs, he can control dragons. They are not eggs.
Well, he seems to think that he can control you. Perhaps you should show him otherwise.
Help me.
Oh, yes. What would you like?
I will accept help from you, lesser beings, this once.
Yes, I am lesser being. What would you like?
Drive him away, at the very least.
That's good.
Right. You mean get him off your back?
Yes. Let them have their quarrel.
Right. And she's gonna look over at Magpie and kind of like give her this sign of like,
oh, like to the group,
like, because Magpie's the one talking to the devil, because you know she can actually communicate with him. So I'm trying to like, because I know she can talk to him. Like I'm trying to like communicate with her to get the devil off the dragon, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, it's the classic thieves' cant communication style.
Yes.
Roguish characters.
Yeah. We've got thieves' cant, so we're doing that.
What's everyone else doing at this moment?
Is Zorkus able to hold this little gem and see if he can commune with the dragon or do anything with this?
So the orb itself? Yeah, I would like an Arcana check if you want to do that. You're like looking deep into this orb?
I would like to indeed, yes. So my Arcana check is only 11.
Only 11? Look, you're reaching into it. I'll give you another go because that's very cool. I'll give you advantage on this roll.
Excellent.
I love it.
Another crack at that, and
it's worse. Hey, you know, sometimes life gives you lemons and you need to get an orb instead.
You could always take my advantage.
Oh,
Bloody good, bloody not a bloody bandit roll. You could go again.
do another roll for that then. And
So you get a 5.
boom!
Oh.
25, nat 20.
Oh, there we go. Oh, your eyes suddenly just like open up to the secrets of the orb.
Oh, love it.
What do you say to the dragon right now? Like, you're almost connected with it.
Oh my, okay. I think we need a rebellion. Yeah, I think he needs to throw this demon off.
So you want the dragon to try and throw the demon, the devil off.
Yeah, or he could use the claws. The claws.
All right. So you say throw the demon off?
Indeed, I think so. That
Okay.
was what
Well, you can definitely think it to it because you definitely have like a mental link with this thing going on right now. You think throw the demon off, and you hear it roar out. It's like "Rah!" as its eyes turn red, and it starts struggling against this devil like manically almost. It's going to make a check, and it's going to be like an escape grapple, and the devil. I still have disadvantage on this roll. That's a natural 1. So I got an 11 and a natural 1. So the devil will get a natural 1 for this, and I'm going to roll for the other one. Hey, look, 3's better than a natural 1, so it wins. The dragon just like topples like the devil and just like crawls on top of it, roaring with immense power. Nuksuli, you can see its eyes from where you're standing, and it looks like Zorkus's eyes are in there.
Oh.
And it starts
she
just like trying
gives it
to
a wink.
rip the Zorkus, you can see Nuksuli like to your right now, even though you were quite far back.
Oh, I'm feeling some claws and some mauling.
Yeah, you're just like shredding this thing, and you see the angels being like, "Hey, whoa, bro, whoa, calm down. We're just having a talk here." Oh man,
Nixuli's got her rapier and sword out, but she's just kind of like, you got this.
Yeah, you just. All right, let's do an initiative on that.
Oh.
Because
I'm going to be trying to shelter Horace from all of this by just
Oh god, he's seen all this, hasn't he?
covering his eyes and turning him away and sort
I've seen too much. I've seen so much already.
we'll be over here. This is fine.
Okay. So that's going to be an initiative. I'll get everyone to roll for that real quick. And Zorkus, can you load up a young red dragon stat block? Because that's you, buddy.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Coming up.
Ooh.
I've got an initiative of 8.
8?
Not so good.
Initiative.
What did you cast, Zorkus?
Oh, I just used the orb to take control of the dragon.
You know, just
As
your
you do,
average
you know, just
dragon orb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dragon orb.
Initiative of 10.
Magpie got 10.
I got 21.
21 for
12.
who,
Oh.
That was for Angstrom, I believe.
Angstrom got 21. Nuksuli?
12.
12. Rust?
4.
4. And Snap?
7.
7. All right. First up, we have Angstrom.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get Horace away from this mess.
Yeah.
I have this amazing thing called the Ring of Jumping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to grab Horace, hold him in place. I know he's a strapping young teenage lad. I'm not all that strong. I've got about 12. But I will leap with him. Whether he stays on me or not at the end, I don't really know if he's going to fall off. Who knows?
Yep.
I'm going to try and leap if we're looking at this map. Clear over some of these boxes to like another place as far over to the left as possible away from the dragon.
Oh, right. So hopping over to the left, so grabbing Horace, and then just like 30 feet to the left?
Yeah, I can, like, it's like 3 times my jump distance, which I guess would be 30. That's fine.
Yeah, there's 2 Horaces for some reason, but you'll be roughly there. All right. How's that? Anything else?
Once I jump and land there, I'm just going to get the warning star out in case anything comes up to me, but I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be attacked by anything.
Okay, cool.
This is a very clever plan of mine.
All right. So, if that's your turn, then it is Nuxuli.
Yep.
Okay, so the dragon is on our side, so we are trying to kill the devil, but it is currently under the dragon.
You are correct. I'm just finding a token for it as well, real quick. But consider it where the dragon is in terms of mechanical grid.
Right. So I'm just like, I don't really know what I can do, considering I don't need to go under a dragon. So I will, because from where I am, can I see where the devil is under the dragon? Like, I really don't want to climb under the dragon.
Oh no, it's all right. You basically, it's not like covering. It won't get cover or anything. So you can just see the dragon just kind of like mauling this devil
okay,
at
so
the
he's
moment.
not on top of it.
No,
okay.
it's like, I mean, it's like positioned over, but not like covering it. So you wouldn't hit the dragon if you were to attack.
Okay, but I assume I am at least 30 feet away from it, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're exactly 30 feet, actually. So you're this little blue token here.
Right. Okay, I am going to... Yes, I'm the blue token. Yeah, I am going to move forward, shouting at the dragon. I'm not sure if it's Zorkus or the dragon, but in common and draconic. I am here to help. Please don't swipe at me. And I'm going to go in and try and swipe at the devil with my rapier.
Go for it.
And that is going to be 23 to hit.
23, that will definitely hit.
Okay, so that is going to be 23 points of damage.
23 points of what kind of damage?
That would be piercing, I believe. That's a rapier, right? That's piercing. Yeah, piercing.
Non-magical piercing, is that?
Oh, yes, because I do not have a +1, so that would not be anything magical. Yes.
Right. That is going to, so what was it? You said 13, sorry?
23 or 26 is what I said. Yeah.
So my bad. And that was with, it'll go down to 13. But is that including any sneak attack damage that you would have had?
Yes, because I am a swashbuckler. That did include sneak attack.
You'd trigger it anyway because you got an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, that's right. I do. Yeah. Okay, so then I am going... Okay, so I used my full action to get there. Normally I would bonus action attack, but I am going to use my bonus action to... dash, but dash up flying.
Okay. So dash up flying?
Yeah, so like moving back, say, like back and up 15 feet. I don't know how you want to...
Roughly here then?
Yeah, definitely out of melee range from the devil, but
awesome.
Yeah. So.
All right. So, anything else? If not, then we are moving on to Magpie.
Okay, question for Matt.
Yes.
Below the cobblestones here, would there be anything, or would it just go straight to the...
You know that there would be like, so it's quite a large undercity under here, so there would be like, it wouldn't just be sky if that's what you're asking. You'd go down to like the lower mechanics and the inner workings of the city.
Okay. Down, so I can't just make a window and push him out. That's annoying. Do I know what the special patch on my robe with a K on it is?
You've never used it before, but when someone gave that to you, they basically went, "Look, this is a old friend of mine. They are reliable."
Okay. Using my thieves trait of fast hands, I'm going to, as a bonus action, pull off the K patch and throw it.
You put the K patch down and you just throw it straight in front of you. Oh man, I should have planned for this one. Okay, so straight in front of you, the patch grows and grows and grows. And in front of you, there stands like a troll with a big blue, like he's got blue skin and a big like light gray belly. And he's covered in like fungi, and he's got a big club. And he turns around and looks at Magpie and goes, "Oh, hello. You are not my old friend. Who are you? Are you my new friend?"
Yes, I am. I am your new friend. Your old
cool.
friend. Your old friend gave me this.
Oh, can you tell them Klungo misses them?
I will tell them that Klungo misses them.
Okay, cool. What we hit?
You see, big red evil devil?
Yeah, the dragon?
Not dragon,
Oh, is dragon friend?
Dragon is friend.
Oh. Okay, so you want dragon dead or other one dead?
The thing, the red thing with the big horns and the cape made out of the paper.
Oh, so you want good printing paper for your business? I get it.
Yes.
And they start walking up and try to just bash at the devil. And 2 disadvantage rolls will be given to the enemy soon.
Ha ha. And I think that's my action.
All right.
That's my action.
Yes, you have summoned the fungi troll Klungo, and he has joined. And I'll let him act on your turn. So grab a troll stat block, and that'll be your.
Okay.
You can do whatever with that.
And I still get my action. No, don't I?
Yes.
Is that only this red dragon, young red dragon here?
That is a young red dragon. Sorry, I just got I got that donation wrong. That's actually 2 disadvantage rolls to quote unquote help Chris.
Okay, we're dead.
So
then.
Chris and AKA Snap will have the disadvantage.
Okay.
Wow.
Send with
see.
love from
Yes.
Texas. Yeah.
Help. Yep.
Yeah, help.
So we have just the one dragon, or is there multiple?
No, there's just one dragon at this stage.
Okay. I'll go help Noxuli with
Okay.
with stabbing.
All right. So yeah, I'll get you up there. And what would you like to do?
Oh wait, I can't. Oh no, I don't have a magic weapon.
Well, have you got anything else that could possibly help you in this situation?
Should have taken a +1 weapon.
Yeah, but I've already used my bonus action.
Would you like to retcon your going into combat then?
Yes,
Okay.
and instead I will pick up the gold orb and
Oh, bloody gold orb.
yeah, I'll see if I can.
Bloody little bit of a gold orb we're doing here.
I'll see if I can.
All right, give me an
communicate-
Arcana check.
Oh god.
Let's go.
Oh, get a bit of the night, dude.
Get a bit of an Arcana check.
Do it.
Natural 19.
Ooh, bloody yeah, a little bit of an Arcana check could go on to 19.
No plus to that, so it's a 19.
19. Or you feel a whisper coming back to you, but you understand it this time. And you peer through the eyes of something flying through the sky, but you don't know where you are for a sec. But you can blink back and see where you are. But you're pretty sure you just looked through a dragon's eyes then.
Hello.
What?
There is a red dragon here causing chaos.
Where? It's the red
Skyfold.
sky. Is that abomination in the sky?
Aye.
And who are you?
I am Magpie. I am a friend.
Friends don't use the orbs, but I'll be there.
I won't use the orb, but I wanted to see what was on the other side. I won't control you, but if you would help, please.
I will help, and then I will take that from you after.
And you can take. We have the others here too. You can take them
What
too.
others?
The silver, the bronze, the.
What?
You want them? You can have them.
Yes. Hey, one question.
Aye.
Where is Erebus?
I can also give you that information.
I'll be there soon.
And you flick back. And you're just like, okay. Like you just flick back the hammer.
We're not going to get paid out.
This isn't here.
All right. So,
I'm just going to step back.
Zorkus.
Indeed, I wish to continue to communicate with the Red Dragon and encourage him, instruct him, to do 2 of his melee claw attacks, followed by his bite attack. We won't use the breath at the moment.
All right, go for it.
So I will roll this attack, which is 17 and 10, 27. So we hit him with his first attack.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Yep. And he does. So right there with me. He does. Oh, not very high. It's 10 damage.
10 damage.
The first one, and his second claw attack will be a 18. Does that hit?
18 will hit, actually, yes.
All right. Rolling for the damage. Oh, we get a 9. 15 damage.
All right. This devil is not looking good.
Oh, that's good, because we've got a...
good. I would consider it bloodied, in fact.
Well, we've got a little surprise for him, and that's a bite attack.
All right.
We will do that as well. We ain't going to let up on this guy. And it's a hit as well. That's my maths. 25.
25 will do it.
2d10 plus 6. And coming up is 22 damage.
22 damage.
Wow.
All right, you are beating the ever-loving crap out of this thing.
Yeah, he just mauls that sucker.
All right. What else have we got next? Snap. You're up.
Snap takes in the situation of a dragon, a devil, possibly more dragons, and an angel. Turns to Rust and says, I've always wanted to save the city. I guess just not this one. And then in his large state leaps forward and goes to stab the devil.
Mm-hmm.
But because of some strange events,
some mystical events happening, and you're feeling like your aim isn't as true as it could be, isn't it?
Die Hard Dice is going to come to my rescue.
All right.
You have pack tactics as a kobold.
Pack tactics!
That's it. So the good thing was that was a 15 and 17. So that is a 21 at my lowest.
That'll do it.
And because I'm a little kobold that likes giant magic, I also ignite the fire rune on my sword, which means it turns into a magical flame.
Ooh.
And stabby, von stabby. We do a lot of damage. Let's see what happens.
I sure hope the devil doesn't have a problem with fire.
I sure hope it's not immune to fire, but we'll find out.
Don't care. It's the glamour of the moment.
No, it's cool.
So knowing that the fire damage isn't going to do anything, but I don't care anyway. That was 6 points of fire damage, and for normal attack damage, that is 12. But because I'm enlarged, I get extra damage as well. That is 16 points of damage for the first attack.
16. So, yep, I've got that down.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the fire will be immune, even though it was very cool.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Second attack.
What else have we got?
Back tactics. So, Doug, love you. That is a 16 to hit. 16 to hit. That will unfortunately miss. Okay, and because we're fighting the city's on fire, the world's on fire, I'm going to use my what fighters do best, and basically action surge.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And 2 more attacks, please, if that's okay.
Go for it.
These are now at advantage, so Doug could have tried harder. Is all I'm going to say to you, friend.
I mean, you're just playing. You're playing with fire at the moment, literally, and to your friend figuratively.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love them. So that's 18 plus. That's going to hit then again.
That'll do it.
That's that. That's the first attack and second attack, and I'll just do all the damage for you. So no fire damage, but
No fire damage.
that's all good. Glad I am using a rapier. Math. Go. Okay. That would have been a lot more dramatic if there weren't so many ones in that.
Okay, what did you get?
So that is 21 points of damage.
21? Ooh. It's still alive.
But let's just pretend the fire damage did that extra 14 points of damage as well.
Well, I'd love to, but Russ, do you want to take us home with that?
Yeah, okay, so I've got, hanging on the back of my armor, I've got my bag with these wooden carvings. So I'm going to pull one out, like reaching out of the helmet, and I'm going to look at it before I place it in the...
Which one do you pull out, by the way? There's like a number of different ones. You just pull out a random one that's not your one?
Yeah, just a random one. I don't particularly care which one it is.
Cool.
So I'll just reach in and grab, and you can tell me which one it is.
Yeah, you look at this carving, and something rings a bit familiar in your mind. You're like, where have I... And you're like, and you look over at Belbic, and he looks exactly the same as he does in this carving right now. He's all burned up. And he's got a happy face on him. But that's the carving you're looking at.
Cool. All right. I'm going to put it in the arm of my armor, and I'm going to pull a string, and it's going to lock it back into place before I push a button, and it's going to cast catapult as I launch this little wooden figurine at the devil.
All right.
So I will need a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity save.
From
All right.
the devil.
That is a... Oh, God, it's a 6 before modifier. That's a 6? No, hold on, 9. It's a 9.
Okay, then it will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from this small wooden figurine that strikes it.
All right. Role play it for me.
Okay,
I love artificers.
So, I'm using the arm on this armor as a catapult. So I've pulled it back, I push the button, and it launches. And there's this, like, moment where you just hear, like, this faint, like, whistle, this... as it's just flying through the air. And everyone's like, what's going on? Before it just, like, strikes, like, the side of the devil's head.
It's like... Yeah, just, like, in one, out the other. And it's just, like... And it just falls limp. And Zorkus, you feel like the need to just kind of like do that last as like you just crunch down on it and make sure, the double tap. This thing burns up and the crate kind of falls out from under both of you and it is no more. The angelic Asama is just standing there just like, whoa, I was gonna help. Well, I was next up in line for the initiative, but I guess you guys got this. Well, I've been Cass. My name's Cass. That's my. Well,
hello.
You guys are pretty cool, huh? That's like.
Yes,
I was gonna come and do some like divine savior kind of magic on you guys, but
You still could.
I mean, yes.
What are you feeling?
Assume there are more of them that could be coming too. So
it's not that it's like, is there more devils coming? Or is this like the last guy?
Oh no, maybe more dragons, and they can be very persnickety at times. So you never know.
Also, the whole city could fall out of the sky at any moment.
I can defend it from another dragon attack, but otherwise, I'm cool just to hang out. You guys seem cool. You want to get some like tonkotsu or something soon?
I would very much like alcohol, so yes.
Oh, that'd be great. Hey, I was in that cloth for like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of years at this point.
Do you know what's in the other
bath? Do you need a bath?
I would love a sunlight bath. That would be great.
Excuse me, Mr. Angelic Figure.
Yes, Cass.
We've got a could you speak to Anstrom. He's got a little boy called Horace who's terrified for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
I can't list them all, but can you go and speak to Anstrom? Avoid Zorkus. Zorkus, probably not someone you should be looking at. But go and speak to Anstrom. And
So
Horace.
Zorkus, like the big guy, the dragon guy that you didn't want me to kill before? Is that what's going on? Hey, nice to meet you, Zorkus. Yeah. And he walks over to Angstrom. He's like, hey, Angstrom, what's up? I'm Cass. Well, nice to meet you. Nice for you to meet me, actually.
Is this the angel?
Yes.
Horace, looks like everything's fine now. You can talk to the angel and everything will be better.
What? I talked to it. That's not. Oh, that's a lot for my little. I feel like I got a lot of stuff I got to think about after today. A lot of stuff. Why was he after me? And he's just like, well, you drew from the deck, man. You drew from that, that card you drew. That's the whole shebang. The whole, the whole enchilada that you drew from the deck. The demon hates you. That's what's going on. He just looks over at Naksuli and Magpie. Someone really shouldn't be giving those to teenagers, huh?
No, the dwarf decided to give them out in gift bags. It's very irresponsible.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It was not my fault. I thought I was picking out toy for a young child. It was card. I did not want to look. I handed out. He just grabbed from my hand. But no, the real fault is the guy who gave us the bag. So blame him.
Ultimately, it does go back to Belvic. Belvic, I'm really sorry to say this.
Why? What?
You're a bad person, and you should feel bad.
Are you my
You should not play with cards. You played with cards.
I didn't know the card in there.
The good news is
who made the bags?
Horace, the good news
I
is
made
that
the bags. I found the carvings in a river, though. I didn't think it would be bad.
Where did you get the cards?
I didn't find the cards in the river. That was just like, you find decks of cards, you put them in things, and they're everywhere.
That's very irresponsible.
It's like a gift bag. What?
Yes. So I've taken Horace to one side with this angel and everything else in front of him. I'm saying, look, now is a good time to confess to any other horrible misdeeds you've done in the face of this divine being, because obviously you've got that extra, this is an opportunity. That's all I'm trying to say.
Or any other sins that perhaps your father might have committed.
Right, sins of the father visited upon the son, all that stuff. As the famous hobgoblin phrase goes.
What? One time, Dad said he was going to teach me about the birds and the bees, but I already knew what they were. I'm sorry.
Is that all?
Well,
That's not bad.
And roll an insight check if you think he's hiding stuff. If you would.
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
I don't think he is. I think he's probably clueless.
At this point, you see the clouds part again, and a gold dragon now lands, and is just like,
where is it?
I got a 14.
Hi, over here.
A 14, he is definitely telling the truth.
Okay.
He seems like he's been wrapped up in this and not been told a lot of stuff.
While this is going on, can Zorkus commune with the dragon still and inquire as to whether the dragon knows Erebus? What does he know of Erebus?
So you're asking what it knows of Erebus?
Yes.
And it kind of looks back at you, and anyone who can speak Draconic... actually, no, it's just going to speak Common, because they can do that as well. And it kind of looks around and is like...
Erebus abandoned his post.
Erebus is a dragon.
Erebus is not a dragon, but he was trusted by the lords.
Erebus sounds like an asshole.
Yes,
He
I
is
agree.
A dick. I want to have words with this Erebus. Where does he live?
Oh, this is the red dragon talking?
The gold dragon.
Oh, the gold dragon.
Zorkus is still the red dragon.
Okay.
I mean, you want words. I feel like a blade might be better at talking
You have
with
the
him.
blade. Where is that blade?
What blade?
I don't know. I just hold up my rapier. Oh, I just meant if you need help with this, the stabby. If you need help talking, this might help.
There is a blade, but not that blade. A long sword held by Erebus. Volanda. It calls itself.
Well,
That's not part of the whole delivery arrangement, I don't think. Right?
It seems like you're friends. What if we just took you there, we had him pay us, and then we just left, and you could just talk to him as much as you wanted to?
Mr. Gold Dragon, sir, I'm not sure your name. Did you know that Erebus was trying to sell off all of the orbs?
What?
For 20,000 gold each.
Such objects. Magpie. If you use the orbs, you gain the bane of all of that type of dragon.
I don't want that. I want...
Too late.
But
Wait, hang on.
I did this
One who uses the orb gets the bane of the dragons?
If you use the gold orb for, say, any purpose, we will all know.
You know that I was doing it to communicate to you and to get you to come and pick them up and destroy them.
I wouldn't destroy any of it. How many do you have?
Well, it's not actually me who has them. They belong to... She points at Horus.
Looks over at Horus.
The spawn of Erebus.
Speak of him.
I think the angel can confirm that Horus is an innocent. Is that correct, Mr. Angel?
Yeah, no. Would you want me to get rid of this guy real quick?
Who, Horus? No,
the dragon.
You know, I think that would probably make things worse.
Oh no, it's just like a whole smite thing. You like you point my staff and he you see it like charging real quick. He's like,
No. I think all you need to tell it can you just be an advocate, perhaps, for the validity of his innocence?
No, I can see his soul. No, he's fine. He's just like a whole.
Yes, we do not want to control the dragon. We just want to, give the orbs back to him. He let us go away, leave the village. All is good.
I will take the orb of gold, please.
Now would be an opportune time to let the red dragon be released of its control.
Yeah, the other one's just like, Argh! Looks over. Oh no, we lost Moth.
I'm still here, just having camera issues.
That's fair. That's all right. As long as you can still hear. So it basically looks at you and it is just like.
That was uncomfortable.
The red one's looking at Zorkus now.
What was it about bane of all red dragons?
It starts kind of like crawling over to him, just going like...
Don't come any closer.
You didn't die, though.
No, if he's going to come closer, I will take control again. I'm not gonna let him kill me.
Kind of like backs up at the thought of that, and is just like,
I'll be okay.
And sits there with a really disgruntled look on its face at the thought of that. You get the feeling it really didn't like sharing a body.
Hello. What? So how are we going to resolve this?
Either give us the orbs, or make sure Erebus takes his duty back.
What was his duty?
He was to possess the orbs so that the lords wouldn't fight anymore over them.
It sounded like he was trying to start some kind of farm business, which is honestly very boring, so I think it would be better if he just took the orbs back, but what would you prefer?
It just like shakes its head at the thought of Erebus being a farmer.
He was talking about stocks and all of that. It was very boring.
His duty will never be done. He either harnesses the orbs or he dies.
I feel like that's why he was trying to sell them. I don't think he wants this duty anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And what if you 6?
However...
What if one of us took his duty on?
Well, I was going to suggest that maybe the Horus here, who seems like a very nice young man...
Could we just destroy the orbs? I mean, she says this very quietly now. She's like, can we just crush them? Can we just destroy them?
Problem solved.
Who are you saying that to?
To our party, but
to the group,
not
okay.
so the dragon can
Okay.
hear. I mean, anyone? Can we? I mean, seriously, get rid of them? No more problem. Maybe Angel Man can like put them in a different plane.
I don't want to mess with those dragon orbs. The orbs of dragon kind. That's not my domain.
Yes, can you just like make them go poof, like send them to another plane?
I mean, I can scatter them like Dragon Balls or something if you really want. Like send them to different parts of the globe, put one in a different plane. You know, get them all together. Some in the Dragon Council or something. I can do that.
That'll work really well. I'm certain that's the outcome we want.
Okay, 1, 2, skittle-be-doo, and he just like waves like a big staff starting around it, and he's like, "Last chance." That's
are you sure about that?
Is this actually what you want?
No, I'm actually kidding. I mean that's my that's my A charisma. No one understands my sarcasm.
Okay.
Dude, don't you understand sarcasm?
Oh no, I'm a celestial being. I thought I thought he was being totally serious.
No, I am being very serious. I mean, I feel like we either like I can break it, I can throw it on the ground, or he can make it go poof. I mean,
you can't break him super easy. So you either like it looks like you guys either got to take up the mantle of this thing, or we just scatter them, let the dragons find them themselves.
Yes, I do not want
the dragons
mantle.
just look at him, and he's like, "You stay put, or I'll blast you."
I think Zorkus has one of them though. Right? Looking over at Zorkus.
I'm not feeling too intimidated by the red dragon. He doesn't really want to be part of me. And I'm not feeling overly inclined to let it go just to be randomly put somewhere for someone else to find.
Hey, that kind of power looks like it's already corrupting. So keep it if you want, man.
I'm kind of liking the power to control the red dragon.
Yeah, well, hey, you can keep it if you like. No skin on my back. I'm just going to go back to Elysium, and I'm good.
It sounds like a great
Rust is gonna
idea.
like pop the visor back and like turn to Snap and be like,
Hey, you want to take these home? I'll bet, like, we could probably take care of them there because we're like cousins with the dragons. Like, it'd just be like, like a family heirloom. But, like, we're family with the dragons, and, like, we can't control them because that's like family.
Oh, man, he really knows nothing about dragon culture, huh?
At this point, Snap hands up some popcorn to Rust. He's been chewing on while listening to this soap opera that's been happening. Yeah, that's what he says.
We'll take them home.
You gonna take them all?
Yeah, we'll take them all home, and we'll.
Oh yeah, sure. No, okay, I'll give you all of them except the red one. He seems pretty attached to that one, and yeah, no, that's all right. So could you get all these ones, and Belbic, hold this little one for me, and you take the rest, okay? Belbic's like, okay, and he's like holding the black one.
Wait a minute.
No, the black one comes with us.
But it's so nice and shiny. Look, it's and then you like something's like pinging familiarity right now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How close are we to the edge of the city?
Like the behind your cart, behind your stall. Like 40 feet. I got to remind you, if you're going to try and push Belbic off, there is a magical barrier that stops people falling off the edge.
But what if I put a window through the platform?
Ah.
Oh, with your robe? I mean, there's only one way to find out. He's like, this is really cool.
I'm gonna rip the window off and place it down on where we landed when we first came.
Mm-hmm.
Which I assume is like quite thin.
Yep.
Give me the orb.
Okay. And he just hands it back to you.
How's this going to look at?
Why did you want it?
The angel just handed it to me, and I was being helpful, and I thought it was cool, and it started whispering to me.
I'm kicking him down the window.
What?
Yep.
All right, make a I don't know what kind of check. Belby can make a dex save, I guess.
I'm making a pushing him, I guess. So.
Yeah, athletics. Oh, actually, that's what it'd be. Athletics versus their athletics. 13 flat.
What about acrobatics?
Yeah, no, you could do that. Yeah.
Yay. 18.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, you're the first group who has ever killed Belbic. But you shove him out the hole.
I
mean, if you want.
I pretend to just I pretend that he just trips over my foot by accident.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So
no!
he just trips over. He's like, ah! And he's like looking down the hole. He's like, like just kind of staring into what could have been, you know?
Oh, I'm tripping him into the window.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
into the window.
Yeah.
She's making it look like an accident.
Oh, okay. And is he going through this? I'm just clarifying. Or is he just like on the glass pane? Like,
What were you going to do with the orb?
I genuinely just wanted to look at it. It said it wanted to talk to Rust and Snap though.
Yeah, we're friends. We're family, basically.
Yeah, no, we're the same squad of the onesie squad.
I'm gonna hand the orb over to Rust.
Thank you.
And
Put it in my chest compartment.
look at Naksuli
Put it
for
like you insert it into your chest compartment?
Yeah, I've just got like a storage compartment in the chest of the armor.
I was picturing like an arc reactor, but you put the gem there.
I'm looking at Naksuli for what should yes, no.
Just to be clear, you're looking to our assassin for moral advice and guidance.
Hey, rogues stick together, man.
If I'm seeing this kind of being delayed a little bit here, Matt, I will call out and say, reminder about our hospitality agreement.
It wasn't with him though.
Yes,
Well-
he has not provided any hospitality.
Hang
He
on.
gave us a deck of many things that caused
He gave us
mayhem.
clothes.
Yeah, it's a bunch of onesies and a nice booth and a vending store.
And he almost
And
got
the
your friend.
devil.
And you almost
And the-
got this 10-year-old boy killed.
Yes, and a devil. Don't forget the devil.
So at this point,
Suppose he
Snap
reneged the
rose
contract first. Yeah, that makes
again to 12 foot and says, "Tiebreaker, Zorkus, you're up."
I think that Zorkus should commune with the dragon again and demand that we between us get given all of the orbs. I think they all belong to Zorkus.
Oh my.
Oh, this took a turn.
I
This will take a
had
turn.
a red dragon to assist me here.
Okay,
We just
I would like an Arcana check.
it wasn't about that. We just want to know what to do with this Jasper.
I think we're about to fight our own party member.
Well, you did want to stab at least one person in the back, so
I did.
You've got
I
your
did.
opportunity possibly coming
But
up.
now he's a dragon though.
Well, I mean, it's still stabbing a party member in the back. They just have the body and the face and the soul of a dragon.
No, I meant my weapon will have less impact on the dragon than his body.
Zorkus's body would still be there as like
You could, yeah. But Zorkus, can I get an Arcana check? And sorry, Naksuli, what were you saying?
18.
Seeing him go to do this, I feel like Noxana would be compelled to stop him from using this orb again.
Yeah, so he basically starts successfully activating this orb. What do you do in response? His body stays still as you see the dragon going.
He's holding it, right? He's holding it?
Yeah.
I would like to try to knock it from his hands or cut his hand off.
All right. Yeah, you knock it out of his hands, and he's like, it's pretty much just like the weakness of this thing is that the body is vulnerable. So it looks like basically you smash it out of the hand. It just like rolls onto the ground and onto the window.
I kick it to the hole.
Oh, I will slide open the window.
You just see the red orb just go like just straight out of the thing. And Zorkus, you come too.
Wait,
and,
shit, was Belbix still on there?
Oh yes, he was.
Oh shit.
Thanks for reminding me because I was gonna get to that. You just slide the window open and Belbix just like
Maybe he grabbed on.
and he grabs the orb as he's going down.
Falling.
Sorry?
He could be holding the orb as he falls. I mean, who knows what?
He grabs it as he's falling, and you hear, ah! And then you hear the dragon. Roll an Arcana check, got about a 15, so, good enough.
damn it.
You see the dragon go and just like leaping over the edge and diving off.
That was not what I wanted to do.
And basically, you see it swoop down, and then you hear like just into the distance, just like screaming as it flies away. And Belbic just rides the dragon away.
That is not a good outcome. I do not like this.
And meanwhile, Snap and Rust, you hear the black orb talking to you still, and it's like, we can take you anywhere we want.
Okay, but like maybe we can go to the beach.
Do you want to go to the beach?
Yeah.
Want to go to the beach?
You want to go get away?
Yeah.
Let's go get away.
Vacation.
Take your best friend with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, take him to the beach.
Snap, do you want to go to the beach?
Beach.
Yeah, Snap turns around and says, well, this went better than last time. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Is anyone else worried that the two, yes, not so bright individuals are the ones with the orbs? The one who became a sheep and the one who seems to know how to play sheep games?
They're the closest there is to dragons anyway, so, you know.
Okay, well, as long as they don't attack us, I'm fine.
Snap and Rust, you basically just like hold hands and just keep talking to the orb at this point?
Yeah.
You see them, you see like,
the distance.
as they talk more, no, not even that. As they talk more, you see like a swirling mass of like dark purple and black energy swirling around them. And it goes, we're going to the beach. We're gonna get away. As it like drags you both down very slowly, and they just disappear.
Sure, that's
Bye,
fine.
friends.
Yes, that's not unusual at all, apparently,
It's
for
just
them.
like making this weird low hum, like all the way down until they're gone, and then it just goes, and then it's gone.
Now let's go have a talk to Zorkus about his future plans.
I couldn't control the power, but it's not my fault.
It's bad. That doesn't matter. You tried to kill all of us. You just straight up did that.
No, I didn't want to kill anyone. I just wanted to protect
You put so many images in my brain.
It was not, I mean, it was mostly his fault, but not all his fault. I mean, the orb has lots of power and stuff, which is why you should not play with such things.
And I don't want to just be giving them all away.
Okay.
Well, Zorkus, I think we still have. Is the angel still there?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I can take this away and put him in prison or something if you want.
No.
Okay.
If you give him absolution, he can confess again, like we were talking.
Oh, yeah,
and then everything will be fine, right?
And if he doesn't confess, then we can get our troll friend to Klungo to.
Oh
to
yes,
help.
I am also still here. I forgot that I existed for a bit. I was in the cape and the robe for just too long, so I am definitely here. You want me to smash him?
We'll hold off until we see whether he's confessing.
So he points Cass points the staff down at Zorkus and gives you like a divine absolution. You can lie. you can confess or do what you need. Well, we'll know.
Well, nobody can read my thoughts, so I'm going to say.
Well, he thinks he can.
I'm going to explain that it was absolutely the orb controlling me, and it was not my intention to do any harm.
Ah, cool. Oh, wait, look, he checks out, man. He's I can't get a read on anything. He seems to be telling the truth, and I have, that angel brain. So I would say that my word is also absolute. So, no, he's good. He don't throw him off.
For me, is it good enough for you two?
Certainly, it wouldn't be
Naksuli, you haven't got to stab anyone yet. You wanna?
I mean, I'm more than happy to stab him if we don't believe him. I mean.
So,
Mr. Angel Man, are you convinced that this is...
I'm pretty convinced. I actually haven't got anything to say with him. I think he's all good. I saw a bit of like he kind of opened his mind up to me, and then it was all gravy, baby.
And his brain was gravy?
Yeah, it was like potato and gravy. It was kind of nice swimming through it a little bit. It was warm.
I don't like that.
Well, no, it felt like warm, like comforting warm. Anyway, what I'm
yes,
saying is
okay.
TLDR, baby. It's all good.
So I do not need to stab him yet, but I will keep my eye on him.
Hey, look,
if I need to stab later, I will stab later.
Absolutely stab him if you want. That's not my prerogative. I'm just telling you. He's telling the truth.
And also, the little man who flew away on the dragon, we tried to kill him. He did not die. Is there a way you can find him and perhaps,
Why is he like a bad guy?
I feel like him with that orb, but not a good combination.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll go have a look for him, and he just like goes up and just goes and like in the direction of Belvic.
Well, this has all turned out very well. I'm sure Erebus will come to his own senses and pay us all the money that we need.
Yeah.
Although there's only...
I want a higher allowance after this.
Well, the gold dragon's still here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
And me, I'm Klungo. I'm also here. There are so many NPCs that I have forgotten. And we have so many to wrap up. These are strings. Ain't no strings on me.
What you want to do with Erebus now that the little kobold ones are going to take the orbs?
They live, I guess. I'll keep his secrets.
Erebus, or?
Yes. I can't do anything about the two kobolds taking the orbs. I don't know where they went.
I think they were muttering something about the beach.
I will go to the beach.
And it just like launches. And it starts flying in the direction of the nearest ocean.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if Erebus has some way of telling or determining where these orbs may be. If he controls them and all that sort of bodies them.
But
you forget that he also has a very powerful sword, apparently.
Possibly mysteries for another time, because we are almost out of it ourselves. So, go on, Scarlett.
Before the angel went, did he have any pockets?
The angel? You know what? Yes, let's say yes. Let's rob an angel. That's the best thing out of the last bit of the session.
Okay.
What'd you get?
That was a 17 plus 9.
Whoa! 26?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What do you want? Like, what do you want off the angel? Like, I don't like. That's just a roll, man. At this point, what do you want? Like, what are you searching for? Are you looking for like,
anything looking valuable?
Yeah. Anything valuable?
Yeah.
Anything.
I can't even think what okay, in the chat or one of you guys, I can't even think what magic item or like fantastic thing an angel would have on them, because it's now in possession of Magpie is now in possession of it. Like that's just straight up what happens. And I'm spent on this one because I can't rack my brain to think of what we can have. Amulet of the Devout. That is good enough. You get whatever an Amulet of the Devout is, because I'm going to look this up now on D&D Beyond. If anyone can anyone tell me what that is? Because I have no idea.
I can find it.
I would also be happy to steal his clothes straight off him.
Let's say you take his like belt sash, and as he's flying up, his pants fall down. And you basically get like this nice angel sash. But that is going to be where we finish up for the day. And we're going to do that giveaway pretty soon after. But before we get into that, I'll just do like a little wrap up with everyone. So going around the table once again, thank you so much for playing, everyone. I've had a great time. I hope you all have too. Alex/Zorkus, where can we find you? If you want to promote anything, you don't have to.
I'm here in New Zealand. I don't have anything to promote, so I'm just playing. I'm just an enthusiast.
No worries. Well, thank you so much for donating and coming on for the auction and everything.
You're welcome. It's been a lot of fun.
Lindsay.
All right. Hi, guys. Lindsay Rousseau. You can find me on all the social medias at Lindsay Rousseau. You can also check out my weekly geek talk show, The Rollout, live on YouTube every Friday at noon Pacific. And stay tuned for a new Dragonlance podcast coming out from Lawful Stupid RPG, which I will also be a part of. So, yeah.
Nice. All right, Chris/Snap.
Hey, I was Chris. I survived the snap, which was quite amazing given dragons, demons, devils, priests, and small onesies as far as I can work out. Thank you to everyone that's donated here. $541 in this session alone. So that's absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Brilliant charity. For the folks hosting this, we have an invisible voice that has been guiding us through this mayhem. So thank you to everyone at Ardent for doing this. And Matt, thank you so much for trying to work out what we were going to do wrong next, because I think we basically broke most of D&D. So.
Yeah, that campaign got very derailed. I'll let you know that much. It's fine.
All the rest of those wonderful players, it's been an absolute joy playing with you folks in chat. You're all absolute monsters. Keep doing it.
All right. Josh/Rust.
Yeah, my name is Josh. I am a freelance tabletop game designer. I'm a variety streamer on my own Twitch channel. And as I mentioned earlier, I am the assistant director of ambassadors at Jaspers Game Day. So once more, just on behalf of the folks at Jaspers, thank you so much for everyone who's involved with this. We've already made it a quarter of the way to our goal, and this is just day one. So, let's keep donating and let's keep raising money for a good cause. If you want to check me out, I've got a bunch of stuff going on. You can follow me on all the social media platforms at Joshua M. Simons. It's below my name right here. But I've got a D&D live play show coming back on the Rock Punch ATL Twitch channel on Fridays in the near future. And Twitter is where you can hear all about what I've got going on.
Amazing. Cam/Angstrom.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me on here. I had a great time. Didn't make a single attack roll on purpose, which was awesome. Really living up to my name as a just a passive aggressive kind of Kiwi, like in the hands.
I love it though.
You can find me on the Twitters at BoyMonster, one word, and you can also see me. I think this coming Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be running Tales of Xadia, a new RPG that we're coming out with, which is based on the Dragon Prince TV show on Netflix.
It's so cool.
I love that show.
Yes,
it's so cool.
Other than that, and you can find more about that at talesofxadia.com, I believe it is, and you can go there and check it out, sign up, and do all that kind of cool things. I have much appreciated this entire cast. I think you've all been funny and hilarious, and clearly masters of D&D lore. And Matt, thanks for guiding us through this complete utter shambles.
It's honestly my pleasure. It's been so fun. But Scarlet/Magpie. How you doing?
Hello. I must apologize for how much chaos I ended up causing and all the derailment. I did not expect it to get quite so chaotic, but I had a great time, and all the players here are just phenomenal. I am Scarlet Moth. You can find me on Twitter at that Scarlet Moth, because someone took just Scarlet Moth on Twitter. Or you can find me on Instagram at Scarlet Moth. I am an artist, a cosplayer, prop maker, D&D lover, all of that. I am running and playing in a few other games for Jaspers Game Week. On Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will be running a group through Barovia for Strahd's birthday party. So please come and watch that if you want some very silly Barovian vampire action. And on Thursday night, 7 p.m. AST, I am playing in Zach from I Speak Giants, Jaspers Game. So both of those are going to be really good. I believe Zach's game, we don't have any clerics either. So,
yeah, we had an oops all no healers moment today.
And turns out we didn't need them.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Down one potion.
Who needs a healer when you can control a dragon?
Pretty much, right?
Who needs a potion when you can just steal stuff?
Yeah.
Awesome. I've been Matt Brown. I DM and host over at Split the Party. You can find us at youtube.com/splittheparty. We're also setting up a painting stream and a breakfast show TTRPG stream, hopefully airing maybe as early as like next week. We're going to do a lot of painting minis, learning minis with a pro painter co-host of mine. Leia is lovely. I'm also hosting another D&D game on this Saturday at, I think it's 3 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, please hit us up, twitch.tv/splitthepartytv or youtube.com/splittheparty. I've had a great time today, guys. Everyone involved. Thank you so much, Jaspers, for letting me even unleash this brand of chaos on here.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone for donating.
Yes, thank you so much for the donations.
It's been amazing.
You guys are great. So good.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.